OBS crashed on me, god dang it. Oh well. Okay, there we go. This should be better. Should be fine now. Gotta click go live, and then we'll be live. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're alive. I think. I hope we're live. I think we're live. To advertise the stream first. Here. Here we go. Starting the stream. Starting the stream. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm gonna check if you guys can hear me. Ah! Okay, that's not bad. The nerd is back. Did you sleep? Yes, I just woke up actually. I woke up like 7 hours ago. Or not 7 hours ago, sorry. I slept for 7 hours. I woke up just now. I wanted to stream at like 1 a.m. my time, but I ended up waking up at like 4. So, here we are. Sadly, my nose is a little stuffy. That's the problem, because like, both me and Daniel have like allergic rhinitis or whatever. Which is like the worst sickness ever. Like I'm surprised there just isn't a cure for it. It's so annoying. So, yeah. Lots of stuffy noses, but like, you know, I don't want to spend too much on Wolfgame just because I don't like it. So we're gonna watch it at like 170 speed-ish. And we're gonna go last time Osamu, the nerd, he died. It was revealed that Maki and the protagonist were both wolves. Maki was the one who killed him. I think he got stabbed or something. But you know, they decided to work together, probably in an effort to not get caught or something. So that's cool. Your sleep schedule's god awful. No, my time zone's god awful. It's like all my friends are on the other side of the world. I can't hang out with them. It's the worst. That's why you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet, you know. And that includes my sleep schedule. That's what happens when no one from Asia or Australia want to watch my content. You gotta make some sacrifices. Anyway.
I wonder if this is an interesting one. Chie is really close to the body in the closet. This is bad. Is there something I could do?
Is she gonna kill Chie? The protagonist
How do we get her away from the body?
Kill her.
Dead in front of the closet?
Kill
Hand
her.
her a nearby book, or bump into a nearby bookcase.
Kill her.
She might look over there. I have to try bumping this bookshelf. Oh, dangerous. What? Sorry, I accidentally bumped into the bookshelf. Are you hurt? I'm fine, but I don't know about the books. This? What a fantastic looking book. It says, interview, will you go to heaven?
What?
Oh, thank goodness. Are you going to read that in a different room? Of course. Chie, now happy, quickly exited the library.
Is this gonna be like the plot twist? Is it gonna be like they're all dead the whole time? That'd be a fun plot twist.
The more worrisome. Let's get this room set up. I'll try to keep anybody else from coming in here. You go on ahead.
Okay.
Gotcha. Say, there's something I've been thinking about the mystery novel The Burning Time Trick. You said in the story that it needed gasoline and a fuse, right? Yeah, but does this place even have those things? I haven't found any gasoline. But if we don't find...
I just realized why the subtitles are probably not consistent. Because I could just do this. I've been like using my Google Chrome extension, but I can just do this. And that'll probably help with subtitles.
Gasoline. Is there something else we could use that burns just as
That's
well?
probably way better.
Something that burns. Got it. I'll try looking. Then the fuse. I got a good idea for that one. Well, there's no way we'd have something as
So they're gonna
literal as
like
that.
burn the body to change the time
Well,
of
if we
death,
can't use the
which
different
is
fuse,
smart.
then is there something else we
I
can
don't know
use
if that's something you can do in real life. I know you can freeze a
sure there's
body,
something.
but
I'll
can you
use the
like
fuse
burn a
substitute as
body?
well.
I guess they're gonna like burn the
Okay,
whole body
then
so it's
I'll head back
impossible to
keep people
tell.
here that Osamu is alive for now. What about your nice idea from earlier? Yeah, I'm on
But
it.
at the same time, it's like because the doctor is already dead, and because they were
Alright,
too
then the
stupid
two
to
of us
not
talking here might be
look
seen
at the
as
stab
suspicious.
wound, it's kind of like
Let's hold off talking for
feels a
now.
little
I'll talk to you
unnecessary.
later.
It's like no one can tell the time of death.
Going over what we talked about.
I think that's the problem with most like non-Ace Attorney games. With Ace Attorney, it's like you have you have the detectives, you have like the morgue probably, you have the hospital. They can all check like the exact time of, maybe not the exact time of death, but like a good range. But like, whereas something like Danganronpa, it's like you can never really tell the exact time of death. Like 1 hour versus like 2 hours, it's not gonna be a lot. Like I know they have like the rigor mortis stuff where the body starts hardening, but it's just, I don't know. Like whenever stuff is like, oh yes, the body died at 5:34 p.m. It's like, I don't know. It's like ultra specific, and that just requires the characters to be like super smart. So like I don't know. It's like a mixed bag where I get it. For some of the mysteries, you need a good time of death to like secure people's alibis, but it's just like, I don't know. I never buy it when the characters are like, oh my gosh, they died at 5:34 p.m. It was like 47 minutes ago on the dot. Like that was the exact time. It's like, I don't know.
I'll need to find a substitute for
I don't even think that's how it works in real life. I feel like most like criminology people, they can give a range, but they can't give like the exact minute. You know, it's weird.
and a fuse. What the hell could I use though?
Ugh.
Speaking of which, there's a stove-style heater in here.
Are they gonna
This
cook
uses
the body?
kerosene,
Oh
I
my
believe.
god. They're gonna cook the
That would be
body.
a good replacement for the gasoline. But with the way it is now, I won't be able to take it out. What should I do if I don't hurry up?
A water
PET
bottle.
bottle. I could use this to hold the kerosene.
Or a PET bottle. I don't even know what PET stands for. What was that? Plastic bottle? No! I turned off my computer. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, there's a heater in here.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm always cold. I know that I should be looking through the other rooms, but I'm so warm here. Damn it, Rentaro is by the heater. Like this, I can't take out the kerosene. Is there a way I can get him away from it? If I don't hurry up, someone could find the body. I'm running out of time. There's all sorts of medical related things in the box. Oh, it's a hot pack. If I give this to Rentaro, maybe he'll leave the heater? Oh, great Buddha, give me strength! Oh yeah,
Buddha.
Chie is in this room.
This game's Chinese, right?
Oh yes, this ceremony
funny.
should bring us strength.
That's
The
funny.
room was not big enough to summon this kind of magical power. Chie still doesn't seem to notice me. She's really focused. All around Chie are a bunch of lit candles.
Lit candles!
I could maybe use one of those as a fuse, but she's using them right now. If anybody tried to take those candles right now, I think she would fight back, no doubt. But first, the kerosene. Let's try giving this hot pack to Rentaro to use.
What's gonna happen? I don't know what's
Here,
gonna happen.
Rentaro, I found this in the infirmary. A hot pack? Hooray! Wow, thanks. This'll keep me warm while I search.
Rintaro is so
Got
sus.
this for me to use?
Like, I'm sorry, like, I don't even know how many people are alive. I think there's 7 people alive. There's, who's alive? Who's alive? Trying to think. Okay, there's Maki, she's alive, the protagonist. There's the guy that looks like me. There's Rintaro. There's Chie. There's Misaki, I think her name is. So that's like 5. No, that's 6. Who's the last one? There's like one more alive. I don't even know who the last one alive is. I'm pretty sure it's... Oh man, I don't even know who the last one alive is. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, but like, I don't know who it is. Does anyone remember the last one alive? Who's the last one alive? I don't even know. Oh, Ritsu, the creepy girl, that's right. So, yeah, very interesting that we're down to 7 people, and like... You know, things are heating up, at least, but like... I don't know. I don't know much about any of the 7 people left. That's been like my main criticism for the whole game so far, is that I don't know them.
First, it'd be dangerous to touch the heater when it's on, so I turn it off. Okay, and... Alright, I've got something that I can use to make the fire stronger with. Even if I do that, I still need something to delay the burning time, though. It's incense.
Incense?
Yeah, these take some time to burn, right? Wouldn't this be a good replacement for a fuse? Alright, I've got the tools. Let's return to Maki. I can hear footsteps. Is someone coming?
Someone's
Quickly,
coming.
I hide the kerosene bottles and incense inside one of the desks. Oi, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm just inspecting this room, that's all. Oh, really? Well,
So
I
sus.
gotta go now. It'd be bad if Ko caught on to me. Once I leave, I'll have to return for those hidden incense and bottles later. Hey, hold on. I'm not finished talking to you. What? There's something else?
Remembering names? Impossible.
Last time I was in here, it was running, but now it's out of fuel. Crap. Do you know what happened to the fuel? Why is there no fuel left? I don't know anything. Rentaro was just using it, or I might remember something. Rentaro? Yeah, Rentaro said he's always cold. That's why he had it on the highest setting. Really? I asked because it looked like you were doing something shady, but I guess I was mistaken. I'll try looking in another room. After saying that, Ko left the room. That was close. Looks like Ko went to another room. Making sure that there was nobody else around, I retrieved the kerosene bottles and incense from inside the desk. Now I need to return to Maki.
Maki. Okay. Interesting.
I've got the tools. Will these work in place of the gasoline?
This is just like one long
Kerosene
side
and
mission.
Yeah.
And like,
Thanks. Oh, how has your
I don't know.
thinking Osamu is alive been going? About that. What if when he gets
I don't think this is the worst gameplay. Like, I think that like as a viewer, the Zero escape rooms when you're watching someone else play it is probably extremely boring. Here it's like it's hard to tell because like it is boring, but it's like is it more investing if you're actually playing the game?
How are we gonna do that?
You know.
You think of
So
something.
I don't want to say it's outright
Why is
bad,
that my job?
but like.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Also, this voice recorder can adjust pitch. So say you get a girl scream, we can pitch it lower. That way we can make it sound like it was his. Oh, okay. I got it. Out of all of us, who would be the easiest to get to scream? Is there even someone like that? Misaki's taking a shower. Is Misaki someone who screams easily? What should I do?
What are they gonna do to
If I don't hold the shower
Misaki?
curtains open, she'd surely scream at that.
What?
But I don't think that's the way to do it.
What?
I got it. If I turn off the lights in here, would Misaki get scared? Alright, let's try that idea.
What's going on? What are you doing, protagonist?
Instantly, the room goes dark. Ah! What? A power outage? Alright.
Misaki's getting bullied.
With this, we'll be able to use it for our plan. Thanks, Misaki. Now that I have her scream, I turn the light back on. The lights are back. Ugh, you scared me. How odd. Someone's pranking me.
But you know it's rude to prank people in the shower, it's in bad
Misaki is
taste.
no longer looking for me, and then slip out.
That was a reference to
Did you record a scream?
a famous episode of Adventure Camp.
Oh, you did it. Good work. How is this? I played the voice recorder for Maki. The scream from before plays out of the recorder.
This is smart. This is not a bad
I see
idea.
You got Misaki.
You know,
Well,
create an
then I can
alibi.
adjust it. Oh, good. I also looked into how long the incense burns. It looks like it'll take about 30 minutes for one stick.
I know it happened in one Ace Attorney
I'll
case
set the voice recorder
where
to go off
there was
then,
like a
make it look
TV
Osamu is alive.
or whatever, and like it
This way,
recorded
timing will match up with the
gunshots, so they just repeated it.
I see. Leave setting up the tool and
So it's
letting
like it's not the worst plan.
Are you okay with the fire starting at around 3 a.m. tonight? That way, there's enough time to create our alibis. Sure thing. I'll give you all the tools then. The kerosene bottles and incense.
Zero escape
I'll let
puzzles
you know
are
when you find
engaging because I can figure out the solution
Me
10
too.
minutes before you do.
them. All right. There's something I gotta prepare first.
So it's funny because you are better than
Prepare.
JPEG.
What needs to be? Huh?
Not
What'd
me,
you
it's
say?
Daniel. Daniel
When
sucks
fire
at these
starts, Wouldn't
puzzles.
it be bad if someone found the voice recorder? Oh yeah. When the fire starts, a lot of people are gonna come in here.
Whoa,
We need
there's
to
like a bar
absolutely
next to
take it
Fi.
back.
Let me move
I
that.
see.
There
Do your
we
best.
go.
I'll have to put the voice recorder close to the body. Well then, we'll meet again when the body burns. Yeah, got it.
Okay, there we go. So they've created alibis for themselves. Not bad, not bad. They're creating like a ceremony. It's a decent idea. The thing with Daniel is that like I don't know why, but he's so bad with like cognitive stuff. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like anything to do with like letters and numbers, he's like so bad at. And even like directions as well. He's really good at, like spatial stuff. So it's like those like Rubik's Cube puzzles, the dice puzzles, the slide puzzles. Like he's really good at that. Like I'm really bad at that. So I don't know, like that side of my brain was like really well developed, the stuff with like numbers and letters, but the stuff in his brain with like the spatial awareness that's what he's good at. So I don't know. Like maybe it's because like as a kid, like language wordplay puzzles were like my big thing, but meanwhile like stuff like spatial awareness is like that's my weak suit, you know.
All right. The thing I've been waiting until 3 a.m. to do. Okay.
You think we'd be more balanced, but no, we're not. We're absolutely not. That's the problem.
If anybody were to find
One of
this,
us is
it'd be
like
bad.
really strong at one
I
thing,
have
and the other
hidden
is really
behind
weak
you.
at one thing.
I hide the
really
Sonic
weak.
underneath one of the planters in the greenhouse.
I had to
Right.
cheat for Sonic
Now
the
that I'm
Hedgehog.
prepared, I should be okay.
I never played
Now
Sonic the
I
Hedgehog.
can
That was my
find
first
someone
time.
who
I
can
never played it.
guarantee my alibi.
don't even know how it works.
I decided to stay in a room that has Rentaro in it until then. As long as I am here in this room with Rentaro when the fire starts, my alibi will be perfect. The clock hands are only 10 minutes away, like it's trying to point at 3 a.m.
Like in Professor Layton, the Professor Layton games, like the puzzles, like with words or numbers or like wordplay or like elimination or process of elimination, it's like those are the easiest puzzles for me. But the puzzles with like, oh, you must arrange this, you must like make it so that the matchsticks match up, or you know, you have to like cross 3 wolves and 3 sheep to the other side. Like those kinds of puzzles like kill me. Like I spend like hours on those. I don't understand them. So weird. But like with Daniel, he could like probably do them in like minutes.
The body will have caught on fire.
But the wordplay puzzles where he would
I'm not
die.
sure how I should react since I've been pretending to sleep on the sofa. Hey, you awake?
I don't know about Genesis, honestly. Genesis,
Was me doing nothing suspicious?
I don't know.
Sorry,
I feel like
I'm
he's
not
like a mix of us both.
What is it?
But we'll see.
Why me? I could have sworn I was doing a pretty good job pretending. You've been faking sleeping this whole time. How
Ooh,
did you?
Rentaro knows what's up.
This guy, he's like a super genius or something. It's not that. It's just I can't seem to fall asleep.
Okay,
You're lying.
okay. Here's something that like I'm gonna very quickly point out. But I do think that this game would be a little more believable if it wasn't like, oh, you only have 12 hours to do the murder. Because like that's way too much time. Right. I feel like if it was like, okay, you only have 1 hour to do the murder, it's like that's why we barely know the characters, because they've only known each other for like 2 1-hour chunks, right? But because it's like 12 hours, it's like that's like a whole day. You'd think they know each other way better. I don't know.
No, I
Genesis
really
is good. He's got some good camera now. He's also gullible though, so I don't know.
Alright, my bad.
Genesis is a gullible
Sorry,
goober.
I say weird things. It's alright. I was wondering what you were planning. Why'd I think that? That's not it. It's just like what I said. Ah!
Ah!
From
My
this
pathetic
moment,
attempt was in the
I remember
subs. That's funny.
Time had struck 3 a.m. Did you hear that scream? Yep, it sounded like one. It sounded like it came from the library. Wow, you can tell it came from the library? It's just a guess. This guy, could it be he suspects me?
Really? It came from the library. Oh, how did you know? Oh, it's a lucky guess. It's like you're giving yourself away, protagonist. Come on, come on. How, like, I don't know. Like, unless the library is very specifically located on like the left or the right, I feel like a scream you usually can't tell what direction it's from for the most part. If it's like in a different room, like it could be either or. And the fact that the protagonist is like knows where it is, that's incredibly sus. Like this person is not good at murder. All right, this person is making all the rookie mistakes.
A guess, huh? Well, let's listen to that guess of yours and head to the library. Yeah. This guy really has it out for me.
Going
But
to
one
the
thing's certain, let's hurry
library.
to the library. And so, Rentaro and I headed to the library. Already, a lot of people had gathered outside. Wow, your guess was spot on. But by chance, smoke was spewing up from inside the library. It was all going.
By the way, I have my Discord open in another tab, and it's like the finale of Disventure Camp. I need to close that in case I accidentally reveal it on stream. that would be awful if I accidentally got in trouble for that. Oh man.
According to plan. Right then, Osama's body was on fire.
Jeez.
Oh no, we have to put out the fire. Someone get the fire extinguisher. We have to hurry before it's too late. Maki ordered people around to deal with the fire.
Okay.
I got it. I ran and got the fire extinguisher and quickly put the flames out.
Okay.
The fire may be gone now, but it wasn't enough. We couldn't save him. Before I sat the burnt body of Osamu.
Samu's dead.
You can tell even though he was crisp. If we could have put it out sooner, he might still be alive. No
It's
way.
funny, this is like Among Us.
We
Just
already
like,
knew, though.
they know what's up. It's like they're faking it.
Right.
This
It's
is
not
unique,
just
okay? This is
Osamu,
unique.
but
I know Danganronpa is just
Osamu.
Among Us, basically.
But
But this is the first time where it's like, we're not only are we the imposter, but we have a teammate. Like, that's an
No way.
interesting
Does he
concept.
seem
I like
good?
that. I really like that.
I can't mess up my act now. I can't let him get to me.
Rentaro is kind of like
Well,
the
now, looks like our
L
investigation
of the
into the
situation.
has begun.
He's kind of like
Quickly get that voice
sussing
recording.
things out, you know?
Because just like I did, everybody will be investigating without mercy now.
Please get in trouble, get canceled. No, never.
There's something on the ground. A piece of the voice recorder? But I can't find the rest of the pieces around here. I want to take this, but there's still a lot of people in here. I waited for the right moment when nobody would notice and got rid of the voice recorder piece.
Okay,
It can't
smart.
only have been this piece. This can reveal how he really died. Shit. Someone must have taken the rest of it before I saw.
Ah, Rentaro has it.
And more. Are there any more burnt traces? It's pretty unlikely. But it would put us into a pretty bad pinch if someone picked something
I
up.
think my problem with the game right now
It seems
is that, like, there's so many
characters
characters that are like, I forgot this guy's name. It begins with a K. It's like Koi, I think.
So,
Koi.
things that could be used to start a fire.
Is that Rintaro, Koei, Ritsu, they're all like
I'll look for
the
something
smarmy, like, you know, you don't know what they're thinking, maybe they have all the information, they're the super detectives. Code. Why do I think Koei?
It would be really bad
So it's
if one
like,
of them had picked up the voice recorder piece. I should try finding out from
I feel like they all fill the same niche. That's the thing, you know. They all fill the same niche of like, oh, they might know all the information, they're the smart ones, they're the
Cole's
detectives in
walking
the
around
case.
observing things. Would he be if he was the one who found the voice recorder? Oi. You there?
And it's like, I like it when the characters are all collectively smarter, but it's like,
Following me?
they all kind of fit the same bill, you know?
Pretty sus. It's not sus. I'm just doing my own investigation too.
Oh my god.
Really? Well, now that we've got the time, what were you doing when the fire started? I was with Rentaro. Really? Oh, I'm here. Rentaro. Oh, you've got good timing coming in now. There's something I wanted to ask you too. What? When the fire started, were you with this guy? Yep, I was. What? I guess that's an alibi. And you're still acting all sus. Convinced with that answer, Ko turned and left the room just like that. Oh, by the way, I had something I wanted to ask you too. What? Have you seen the broken mirror in the washroom? Yeah?
That broken
It
mirror.
looks like there's a piece missing from that mirror. That piece could have been made into a blade, but what kind of a scary person would think to conceal such a thing?
But wait, what actually killed Osamu? Because I know they like lit him on fire, but like, what killed him in the first place? I think Maki killed him somehow.
No clue what you're talking about, and I haven't been to the washroom, so I don't know. Someone saw it was dangerous and cleaned it up? Oh, I see. I was curious what you think what happened since I don't know. I'll ask the others as well. Thanks. Yeah. Rentaro left the room. I knew it. Rentaro was sharp. It would be incredibly dangerous if he were to find that other piece of the voice recorder. I'll stop trying to find it for now.
Scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate this so far?
You're
Like,
the crime scene.
this chapter or this
I'm getting
game?
a really bad feeling about that.
The chapter is like,
Didn't we always find something that
like a
we overlooked
3.
and missed?
Like, it has interesting stuff, but it's just like, it's so hard to care. It's really hard to care.
It's Osamu's burnt body.
Because, like, who even is Osamu? Who even is the protagonist? We don't know anything about these characters.
Guess we have to look at the scene again after all. Yeah.
And the problem is, like, out of the 7 people still alive, I'm sus on, like, 4 of them. But not because, like, their characters are sus. It's more so just because they look sus, you know? Because someone has to be sus. And it's not really giving any reason to, like, be one person over the other. Right, I'm sus of Ritsu, I'm sus of Rantaro, I'm sus of Chie, I'm sus of Misaki. And also Maki is also a little sus. Like, the only one I'm not sus of is Ko, so I bet he's the mastermind, because he's the only one I'm not sus on. Just because he's playing it so straight as, like, the Byakuya type figure, I guess. Or the Kyoko type figure.
Looks like both Maki and Ritsu are working together.
And it's like, I love a game where it's like, everyone is sus. I would like that, but, like, you gotta differentiate the sus levels. You know, you can't have all the sus levels be the same.
Osamu's body is covered in foam, and it's hard for me to get a close look at. Damn it, I have to hurry and investigate. I wonder what the culprit used to start the fire. Matches.
Okay, I think that this is like gonna be a weird pitch, but you're gonna have to hear me out. I think that like an Among Us type game that uses like the Danganronpa graphics would be amazing. Like the Japanese sort of like pop art style. That'd be amazing.
It's a bucket.
Now the problem is like you can't make it too long because people would
What are you
leave.
doing?
But like you know, short like 20-minute.
So it's hard to see things.
You know,
I figured if I watched
murder
it off,
case would be
it'd be easier to
funny.
investigate.
I don't know. I don't like. You need to come up with all sorts of like dynamics though, like
I didn't think
rooms
you could
and
reply like that. With my response,
mechanics and alibi stuff and all that. I don't know how that would
it'd be
work.
bad if we
That'd be
found
fun.
something at the crime scene. I have to hurry and wash the foam off. With the water I brought, I washed the foam away, and quickly got closer to the body. There's something sticking out of Osamu's pocket. It's the same pocket watch from earlier. Looks like it got scorched in the fire. I can see something on the clock face. It's the blood stain from when Maki stabbed him.
Oh.
It's a good thing I thought to check again.
Is the clock like
Maybe
wrong?
pocket watch into my pocket.
No, it says 3 a.m. I think
I
it's
finished my
fine.
search around the body. I don't think I missed anything else. What you doing? Ah, Misaki. Oh, the phone's gone. I washed it away to get
Now,
it
I'm
out.
wondering if it's like an illusion of choice thing where
Well, actually, the truth is, I found something interesting that I'd like you to look at. It's this journal. Isn't this
like an
journal
illusion of choice
Osamu's
thing where it's
already
like
I was looking for clues, and this was in Osamu's bag.
you can be the wolf in
Oh,
any
okay.
other chapter, or it's like it has to be this chapter.
Locked with? Really? This book has the following written on it: Star Neighbors, The Butterfly's Thread, and Bluebird. Maybe it's a hint on how to open it? Osamu's journal, huh? He was always
Let me
ready to
fix
click
file a
down in
little
it.
bit. File's a little cut off.
This time, I was the wolf. He must have noted down my suspicious actions in it. It would not be good if he had written something about me in there.
Oh gosh.
I should be safe and check this journal out thoroughly. I don't know how to open a
Imagine there were free time
but
events.
I'll
But...
do it.
No, I think there actually are like
Figure it out.
little free time events
Nice.
that didn't
I'll
make the
leave it in this
video.
room.
Like I think that's actually a thing.
Now, to think about what the password
But
to the
like
journal
I
code
read the
is.
comments and they're like they barely help. Like it's
Oh,
it's
there's a
not
book here.
nothing, but it's like
Title is
very
Star
very
Letters.
little.
It's the same that was written down on Asami's journal. This book has 5 stars shining on it. I'll make a note of it.
I want to like do a video one day where I look at all the free time events of
Title
the
is The Butterflies
Danganronpa characters because
It's the same thing that was written on Asami's
I've never
journal.
done all of them, so
This book
that'd be
has
interesting.
7 butterflies flying. I'll write that
Get to
down.
know them a bit more. I don't care about the free time events at all, but like I don't know, it'd be funny, it'd be fun.
Interesting. Chie is reading a book while talking.
It's probably illusion of choice, but the option to
It
pick
would be
more adds a little
ironic
more
if the book
gameplay.
was written about
What's the cause of the
happening
lag?
right now. If I saw that on the internet,
The cause of the lag was like
say,
just a bad encoder.
I don't get what Chie is talking about.
So the settings I used, because I just googled best settings for Mac, and I used
Called Bluebird.
the one the first guy
I just
used.
used it
The problem is the first guy's a really good computer, so that guy was like, that guy should have been like,
What is
best
it?
OBS settings if your Mac is like really good. But my Mac is not really good.
Chie hands the Bluebird over to
So
me and I look at it.
it overloaded my computer basically.
Definitely the book was Asami's journal mentioned.
So I found an encoder that works for like crappier computers. So
Thanks,
that's good.
that really helped. No problem. Anytime.
Okay. GA. This is a really long investigation. Oh my god. Like the trial better be like either really epic
And Bluebird are
or
written on this book.
really short.
Maybe these are hints on how to open it? What could the password be?
Okay.
The journal opened.
Okay.
Looks like the password is correct. This book's code wants you to count how many stars, butterflies, and birds there were.
Okay.
And doing so brings the answer to 574.
Wiki says you always get the wolf in
Now,
this
even
chapter.
though this
Oh,
is
okay.
important, Misaki and Ko are still in the room. It would be bad if they saw the journal open and saw what was written. I carefully act like nothing is wrong and wait for Misaki and Ko to leave.
Misaki and
I
Ko.
want to try looking somewhere else. There's still things to look at in
Illusion
this
of
room,
choice.
but
Womp womp.
I do want to check out the classroom for a bit. And then Misaki and Ko left the library. Alright, now it should be safe to look through the journal. Forgive me, Osamu. This is really the work of an academic. Everyone's actions in this place, especially my own, have been written
Wow.
down here. Wow, what a close call. The last entry was at 11:30.
That kind of reminds me of Death Note.
Every half hour.
In the end, like one of the characters is like he documents like everything that happens in like the span of like an hour. Like he's so meticulous with his organization, and that's what busts the protagonist. Because like this one character is super like OCD and just like writes every little thing that happens and is super like organized, and it's kind of funny.
From this
That's
point
kind
on,
of
the
like-
wolf trial has begun.
It's not. I would say it's realistic. Like I don't think people actually do that, but I don't know. I think it's kind of funny.
Dwindling. We're already on our 3rd wolf trial.
So only 11 more episodes till this comes to an end. We're 27 minutes in.
At least not more than one person will die. We've cooperated. Hurry and let us out. I also want to go home soon.
I feel like after this chapter, it's gonna be like very smooth sailing. The last 4 chapters are gonna be super short, or the last 3 chapters are gonna be super short rather.
The less people there are, the easier it'll be to pick the culprit. On that note, I really want to find out who this kinky wolf is. Yeah. This time the wolf was Maki and me. Although the real
Why is there
Maki
2
went together
wolves
to
in this
take the
case
alibi
though? That's weird.
If this alibi crumbles, we'll definitely be suspicious. Anyway, until then, I'll have to steer them the wrong way in this trial. I have to keep them from discovering the truth.
Yeah.
Then, let us begin the trial. The victim this time was teacher Osamu. Furthermore, the body was completely burnt. What a horrible way to die.
Aww.
Perhaps the killer killed Osamu
So
by burning
sad.
him. To burn someone to death. What a horrible person. An awful way to kill. Well, let's begin looking at something small to start. Yeah. Last night, at 3 a.m., the fire broke out. This happened in the library. That's the same time that we heard Osamu scream, right? That's right. Whenever everybody heard that, they came running. And then we put him out fast as we could, but we were too late. And
There's
that's
2
Osamu's
wolves inside me, and they're both nothing characters.
They still haven't figured anything out. I was the wolf this time. I played a big role in this case. I better keep that hidden for both of our sakes. The two of us made a
Maki's,
time
like-
sneaking trick, and thus
okay.
made our alibis.
I think what's gonna happen. My predictions for what's gonna happen is that Rintaro is gonna bust Maki, right? The protagonist will stay alive, but Maki will be caught somehow, and then the protagonist will feel like, oh no, I'm so guilty, I caused her to die, oh my god, and that's gonna be like the thing for the rest of the game. I guess it doesn't have to be Rintaro. My best is Rintaro just because he seems to be the smartest at the moment. He seems the most like L from Death Note. You know, like Ko is like he's smart, but he's not giving me anything. Ritsu is smart, but she's just kind of creepy. I forgot the name. It begins with an M. Not Mishima. Misaki? Misaki is like I'm hyping Misaki up as a joke, just because she looks like Celeste, so she's probably not even relevant. Chie, I don't know. Chie is kind of a wild card, but like she's creepy, so I don't know. She could be anything. But I think Rentaro will bust Maki, and that's gonna be like the
I have to be
thing.
careful to not reveal any cracks. Although we know where the crime occurred, I couldn't find any evidence whatsoever. Yeah, there is a lot we don't know. We need to pick a starting point. That's a good idea. This could be my chance to lead them in the right direction. What is alibi when you heard the scream?
Like, this might be the worst protagonist in any of these. Like, it's not even a game.
How about
It's
where
because
everybody was
I'm
when
watching a
we
video
heard the
series, but like, this might be the worst
By that time, we
protagonist
should learn
out of
what everybody's
anything.
alibi is? I see. That's a good idea. I was with Maki in the living room. That's right.
I don't know if I'm gonna die for this take, but I would like to formally apologize to Shuichi. You're not the worst protagonist. It's this no name, no face, no voice character. I guess the character does have a voice. Just no name, no face character.
Well, two people make an alibi. I was sleeping alone on the couch. I too was searching a room by myself. I was in the storage room alone. I was talking to this guy. We were in the middle of chatting when we heard the scream and ran to the library together. So, is that right? Yeah. Rentaro and you have an alibi, huh?
Rentaro's faking. He's gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh,
three
but
people who
blah
don't
blah
have an
blah.
alibi. Nice. We've naturally separated some other people to suspect. I would never kill anybody. What's with the shaking? Ain't that suspicious? You got it wrong. It's not me.
Oh, this poor girl.
Right. This could be my chance. But the culprit used fire. Speaking of that, I've seen you use fire before the library. Don't you always carry something that can light fires with you, Chie?
Ooh, GA's in trouble.
Chie has candles. Chie, don't you have candles? Aha! If you use those candles, couldn't you start a fire?
We didn't start the
That's not used for
fire.
it all. Those candles are only to be used in my holy rituals. But even if you use candles, could it burn that widened area? To cover such a large area, you'd have to use gasoline, right? Gasoline? Do we even have something like that? Oh, mentioning that, we certainly do have kerosene. In the classroom stove heater, right? You could get kerosene out of that. I see. So the culprit used kerosene and burned Osami to death? Although they've deduced the kerosene, this shouldn't be a problem. I never went to the classroom. I always stayed in my storage room. Really? Really? Ain't that fishy? I'm sorry.
Kinda sus,
It's really
bro.
not me. Even though she carries candles, I'm being a bit too quick to say Chie is the wolf. Thank you. Yeah. While we've been talking, there's something that came to mind. What? When we all heard the scream, it couldn't have taken more than 3 minutes for all of us to get to the library. Back then, Osama was already completely covered in flames. But there's something odd about that. What's odd? Osama was completely still. If someone was on fire, wouldn't they be thrashing around? Oh,
Okay, not bad. That's not bad
The
deduction.
guy burning like that is not instant, right? One would
I didn't even
definitely
think of
roll
that.
around.
That's really smart.
Crap, I hadn't read farther into that short story. So then why? I'm starting to doubt that Osama died by burning to death.
Okay, Ko's smart.
Are you saying that maybe he died earlier and then was burned? Perhaps. Well then, I wonder why the wolf would set him on fire then. Shit. At this rate, they'll uncover the alibi trick. I have to do something to get them off track.
This game doesn't even have a soundtrack.
Lie about
Maybe it
why the
does. I
fire
don't know.
happened. To get rid of
Maybe.
evidence. Well, of course, to get rid of evidence, no? It definitely had to be get rid of evidence. The whole place was burned, so we wouldn't be able to find anything. That would explain why we weren't able to find any evidence. Get rid of evidence, huh? However, would they really go through so much trouble to get rid of evidence with such a large-scale plot? This guy. But is it really that strange of a thing to do? If I killed somebody, I would do whatever I could to get rid of the evidence, too. Yeah, so there isn't another reason for burning things, then. This is bad. He's noticed. Oh, it just came to me, but there is another reason besides destroying evidence. For
What?
example,
Distraction, creating an
Like what?
alibi.
to throw off when the murder
Yeah.
actually took place.
Oh, Rentaro's getting there.
Shit. What do you mean? It's just a guess after all, but what if Osami was killed way before being burned? We all would see when the fire was happening and think that the time of death was 3 a.m. But what if the culprit had killed Osami much earlier and had this 3 a.m. alibi trick set up to cast off doubt from them? Well, it's only just a guess. This guy, he's really sharp.
I see. A fake alibi.
Ooh.
Then the people who didn't have an alibi are not suspicious?
Yeah, they're the opposite.
Who brought them?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that one's not entirely a, you know, opposite reaction where it's like, okay, so the fire was used to create alibis, so the people who don't have alibis aren't suspicious. That just feels like, you know, the logic there just feels like if it's like not, you know, all squares are all rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles. That's what it kind of feels like, you know. Where it's like all x being y doesn't mean that all y's are x. If that makes sense.
This guy. No. It was just obvious. Nothing more. That may be true, but saying that doesn't make you the wolf. Thanks, Maki. I guess that's what one would expect. Then, when exactly was Osamu killed? Did anybody see Osamu last night?
I saw him last night up to 11 p.m.
Hello.
She was there with us as well.
That's right. I did see him then. So that means Osamu was definitely alive up till 11 p.m. Anything else? Oh, speaking of that, I saw Osamu in the bathroom at about 1 a.m. last night. So that means he was last seen alive at 1 a.m. Then that means he was killed between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m.
Okay.
But if the point of the fire was to hide the time, then could the killer have gone and started that fire? They would have had to have left and got the kerosene while also making sure no one went to the library all by themselves. How could they make an alibi that way?
Yeah, that makes sense. Then maybe the fire was only for getting rid of evidence.
Okay, they're diverting
Not
attention
necessarily.
away.
By the way, I think they might have used it in...
So this is a lot harder. I feel like in murder mysteries, it's very rarely like two people working together. But I feel like that's a really good strategy. If you this is gonna sound weird, but if you're ever gonna murder someone, you need to have an accomplice so that like you can have like fake testimony. So the fact that two people are giving like not contradictory, but like very like information that's like trying to throw them off is really good because like you don't expect it to be one person. So the fact that two people are trying to throw everyone off is like that's really advantageous. In Danganronpa, you just need to suss out one person, right? You don't need to suss out two people because it's never two people working together. But now the thing is, I don't see how that's like. It's a bit problematic from like a fair play perspective. From the perspective of the other characters, where it's like they're trying to figure stuff out, but like if people are just giving so many false testimonies, it's like, is it even possible to deduce the murder? I think that based on like the narrative is going for Maki will probably get killed. She'll probably get caught by someone, probably Rentaro, and it's gonna be like a big sad moment. I think that's what's gonna happen. But I don't know. Maybe they'll get away with it. Maybe they'll accuse the wrong person. That I kind of like this. I do kind of like this. It is unique, and it is like
How does he know that?
a nice circumstance.
What makes you think that? There was incense in the classroom, right? It's all gone now. If he left a burning incense, it could have been used like a timed fuse, right?
I see. So they used an incense stick to be a fuse, and that's how they managed to get the fire started sometime later.
Also, when we all ran to the library, I could have sworn I smelled burnt incense. You're sure you
I
smelled
just
it?
realized I could probably watch it like this and it'll be
Absolutely.
fun.
In other words, after the wolf had killed Osamu, they used that with the kerosene. And the incense burned down like a timer and set everything on fire. And I think that is how the culprit made this timed fire trick. Crap, he got almost everything right.
Nice. Oh wow. I go to full screen and then okay. I was gonna say I go to full screen and then the video ends.
But if you're saying that Osamu wasn't burned to death, then how about that scream we all heard and came running for? Well, I guess, what was that scream then? You surely can't be saying it was a hallucination. Way to go, Maki. Incredible. Yeah, I too heard that scream as well. Well, about that. I found this left behind at the crime scene. That's a voice recorder.
Oh wow.
Yep, probably left behind by the killer in order to play that scream, right? It's also important to note that this is quite a professional-looking recorder used by pros.
I think for me, that's one of the reasons why I really don't like Chapter 3 of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Because it's like, Celeste and Hifumi work together to do a crime, but then Celeste just kills Hifumi. It's like, come on, you could have used him. You could have used him in a better way than that. Because just like, I don't know, just having like one other person making false testimony for you is so overpowered. Right? I think it kind of happens in Danganronpa 2, Case 2, Chapter 2. It kind of happens there. But like, I don't know, it's so overpowered that it is interesting to see how the detectives are going to get out of that situation, you know?
Yeah, there are so many buttons. Would your average person know how to use that?
Isn't this Maki's? A reporter would have to carry this around with them for their job. This is bad. The person who picked up the voice recorder was Rintaro.
Yeah.
This is really bad. We're in a pinch here. I don't know what I can say to help Maki out. But if I don't say anything, there's a reason for that. The truth is, it was stolen yesterday. Huh? So you're saying the wolf stole that voice recorder from you in order to use it? Suspicious.
Kinda sus,
It's the
bro.
truth. Actually, when I was taking a shower yesterday, I thought I heard somebody outside. But I thought it could have been the wolf, so I peeked up from the shower curtain and recognized them.
Oh!
What? Who was it? It was... Looking at them from behind? It was you! Me? Why would she say that so suddenly?
What?
No way. But they had already made off with my bag. I only thought that they had taken it to steal my underwear at first. But that's clearly not the case. Back when I hadn't noticed, they stole my voice recorder. What are you talking about? Can it be she planned to pin it all on me from the start?
Oh, Maki's betraying.
That story seems pretty
Oh
plausible.
no.
I would never do something like that. So, you're saying
This
Maki
is the
lied?
second.
Yeah.
This is the
I
second
wouldn't
case
steal
where
the
it's like, oh no, I was in the shower and someone took my stuff. It's like, guys, come on, come on, guys. It's the second time.
Order. Now that I think about it, they were always loitering around yesterday, and moving the route suspiciously too.
I like how they're using like they pronouns and then also not saying the name of the character. Okay, so like, this would be fine if the protagonist really was like blank slate. But like, we had that stuff at the opening with the mom and whatever. Like, like stuff with like there was like a dungeon and there was a mom and stuff like that. And then on top of that, there's all this stuff around the Yuya character, and I really do think that the Yuya character, like, it might be a twist for a different character. Right? It might be a twist for a completely different character, but I really do think it's the protagonist. Like, I am so sus on this protagonist. But it's so contradictory, where it's like, it's a blank slate, it's supposed to represent you, but also they have this, like, big backstory. Maybe not even big backstory, like a little backstory. They have a little backstory. And it's just like, I feel like if you're gonna give your character backstory, lore, it can't be a blank slate, it can't just be player insert. Like, it has to be, you know, it has to be like someone with a name and a face, at least. And that's like, I don't know, I feel like that's like something that should have been addressed, right?
He had something to kill Osamu with. He used that mirror shard to kill Osamu. See? Notice how the mirror...
Okay, now they're saying he, so now it's like a guy. Where it's like, you can kind of tell it was a guy based on like the opening with the silhouettes and stuff, but like, man, I don't know. There's so few references to the protagonist, it's so weird.
mirror is broken, and now the piece is gone.
There's gonna be a big twist where like the protagonist is like an old man. Like that's what they're going with, right? They're going with that twist again.
Oh, it really is missing. And the proof of that is that he cut his hand yesterday.
I wouldn't mind that.
He was
That's a
acting
fun
so
twist
suspicious.
though.
He had that
I would
weapon on
actually
him.
mind that.
The wolf who murdered Osamu is you.
You're the sus one.
No. Shit, this girl. If I don't disprove her. Everybody, look at his injured hand.
Oh,
Shit. I'm being set up. I got this injury from a rose thorn in the greenhouse. That's not suspicious at all.
okay. I wonder how this is
Well,
gonna loop
that
around.
can't really be your excuse.
How's this gonna loop around? I'm
Looks
curious.
like she's throwing everything she has at me, but there's something I can do too. It's time to hit her with a thorough counter-argument.
What's
I
it gonna
got
be? What's the counter
Maki
argument?
has said a huge contradiction, and I know what it is. Maki's made a huge contradiction. Huh? What do you mean? Which of Maki's statements is it? The fact that she saw Osamu at 1 a.m.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought was like not smart on Maki's case.
One of Maki's statements was a contradiction. That is,
I thought Rintaro was gonna
Sure,
catch
you said that you saw
Maki,
something
but it's
around
actually the
1 a.m.,
protagonist that catches Maki.
I did? What about it? What's weird about that? Osamu was already dead at 1 a.m.
Yeah, okay. Look at her freak out
Osamu was
animation,
already
so
dead at
weird.
that hour. So you have to be lying. Huh? Stop with the nonsense.
Oh, they're gonna use
It's not nonsense.
the
And I have
the
proof,
journal.
too.
They're gonna use the journal. Okay.
Because I have proof of up to when Osamu was last alive.
Okay.
Huh? What are you saying?
Fair enough. But like, he could be sleeping.
Proof that shows when
He
Osamu
could have been
was last
sleeping,
alive.
you know?
The journal.
Maybe he was sleeping during that time, so he couldn't write in the journal.
Osamu always wrote down what happened every 30 minutes in his journal. And so, if you look here, that last entry he made was at 11:30 p.m.
He could have fallen
There is
asleep.
no entry for after midnight for yesterday. These are all the entries he made. In other words, doesn't this mean that Osamu was killed at around midnight? Are you saying this means I'm lying? That's coincidental evidence. Maybe he just forgot to write it down. I really did see him. I'm not lying.
Yeah, that seems like really
Osamu
flimsy
wrote down
evidence.
Every single 30-minute time block.
That seems
So
like
Osamu
really
could write it
flimsy
down.
evidence.
However, the fact that he didn't record the time frame down and disprove that I saw him at 1 a.m. doesn't mean she's lying, though. Yes, enough with the random pieces of evidence. I knew it. That makes you even more suspicious. Damn it. But the person who killed him really was Maki. Yet I'm the suspect. There has to be something. Something I can use to break through her lies. Something better than the journal.
Okay, I guess if the journal didn't say, like, if the 11:30 one didn't say, I'm going to sleep, then maybe. Okay, but, like, I don't know if they're going to acknowledge that.
Do you have information regarding Osami's time of death? The pocket watch.
Okay. I don't know about that one. It's like, that one's stuck at 3 a.m., right?
Isn't that Osama's pocket watch? Yes, as you can see, it's covered in blood. It's a little hard to see since it's burnt, but I want you all to...
Oh, in the background. Okay, that is smart. Okay. Wait, that is, I like that. I like that. I like how the blood, like, reveals the actual time. That is actually kind of smart. I didn't even think of that. That reminds me of in Turnabout Storyteller, the one with Clussy, where the victim gets murdered and the blood is all over, like, the cards or whatever, and so the cards get rearranged to spell out, like, I think it was Owen or whatever. It's used to spell out, like, a name. And then, like, you can tell, like, what the original order was based on the bloodstains. Like, that was genuinely, like, something that Ace Attorney's never done before. And this watch thing, you know, sometimes in, like, bad games, there can be, like, good moments. I really like this watch thing. This watch thing's, like, smart.
Isn't that Osama's pocket watch? Yes, as you
Yeah,
can see,
11...
it's covered in blood. It's a little hard to see since it's burnt, but I want
11:40.
you all to look here. Where is the interesting part on the watch? The empty blood outline from the clock hands.
I kind of want to steal that, actually. That's something I like that. I don't, you know, characters owning, like, watches, especially these kinds of, like, old-timey pocket watches are kind of, like, kind of iffy on that, because, like, people don't really do that anymore.
And you can
I don't
distinctly
know, I
tell
like
which
it.
is the small and long hands too. Since the fire happened at 3 a.m.
Doesn't that mean he
that's when
doesn't
the
sleep?
clock
If he
was
writes down
burnt.
every half hour, yeah, he wakes up every night, he's like, oh, ah!
It's at 11:40 p.m.
I am sleeping,
Based
I
on
am
what
sleeping,
was
I am
watching at
sleeping.
11:40 p.m., it means that this is when Osama was murdered. As you say, if
Okay,
this
Maki's
is
gonna
Osama's
die.
blood, then this blood shows it was 11:40 p.m. That is the
This
proof
spray
of
is
what
so
she said
funny.
with a lie.
Oh my god.
You're wrong. I'm not lying. Then why did you say you saw him at 1 a.m.? That's...
You've been caught red-handed.
You've been caught red-handed.
That is
I,
There's been a misunderstanding. Moreover, remember that voice recorder?
Okay.
Isn't it a professional tool that no average person would be able to use it? Yeah, now that you mention it. Yeah, wouldn't it be difficult to use it correctly the first time? In other words, the fact you said it was stolen is also a lie. Because if it had, they wouldn't have been able to use it.
It's a voice record. You just click the record button.
Also,
And
there's
the
another
pause
thing that
button.
Maki has lied about. Saying I'm the wolf to keep the blame from her. No, I don't want to die. It's not me. That traitor. Just give it up already. Shit. Maki.
I hate how, like,
Let's decide.
I hate how all these characters die. It's just like, oh no, no, I didn't do it. Stop, I didn't do it, and then they just die. And it's just like, okay, the execution, I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't even know what is she like a news girl? Yeah, that might be fun. But like,
The wolf this time
I
is
don't know.
Maki.
like it's so quick. I just wish, oh man, like this is the perfect time to get to know the kid. Okay, so I think fundamentally, before we continue, I just want to say fundamentally, I think that elimination games, more often than not, like fan-made elimination games, fundamentally get things wrong about why we like these shows. Okay, we like these shows because of the interactions and the personalities of each unique character. Right? We love the weird dynamics at play. Okay, we love it when Byakuya and Toko, you know, interact because it's so random and it's so funny, and it's really like shows different ways of life. That's why we like Survivor, because Survivor is a show that has people come from different walks of life. Total Drama is a show that has people do that. But I think when people focus so much more on the challenges and the mysteries without getting to know the characters, that's when it really falls flat. Like, we got to know these characters more, and preferably they don't always have to do with the protagonist, because the protagonist is usually like really boring. So it's like, I don't know. If you ever want to make a fan show or whatever, give the characters not only interesting personalities but interesting dynamics. Like flesh them out just a little bit, just a little. Like they can't just be means to an end, where it's just like, okay, you're gonna be the victim for chapter 1, so you're gonna get like no personality because you're gonna die anyway. And the culprit for chapter 1 is gonna be like this insane murderer, and it's like he has no sympathy, and it's like, come on, guys, come on. On the opposite side of the spectrum, I feel like some people put too much effort into their characters and personalities that they put so little effort in the murder mystery. You know, where the murder mystery is so obvious, but like you want these massive bombastic characters. You need to find balance. Okay, you need to find balance where the characters are interesting and the murder mysteries aren't complete horse shit. You know, like here, the murder mysteries aren't the worst. Chapter 2 was really bad. Chapter 1 was like okay, there was like a good amount of red herrings. Here was unique because the protagonist was the murder. Was one of the culprits. I guess they weren't technically the culprit because they didn't do the killing, but like, you know, they were the accomplice. So like, fair enough. Like, this game has okay murder mysteries. They're not great, but they're okay. It's just like just the characters. Just if it's just death, it's not fun. I hope it comes back later. I don't know. We're down to 6 characters after Maki dies. We're down to 6, so I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. The Yuya thing is still like, it's still at the back of my mind. That's gonna mean something. Okay, that's the story the creator implemented. That's why there's like so many like little background stuff that only happens in between the chapters. It's like during the chapters, it's no story, all murder mystery. Okay, Maki's
Well
gonna
then,
die.
everybody, are you fine with picking Maki as the wolf?
And like the thing is, like, if you guess wrong, you don't get punished. It's so weird. It's so weird.
Stop making things worse. I hate to see it. You. It looked like she had planned to put all the blame on me from the start. You reap what you sow. There's no mistake this time. She is the wolf. She fell through all her little holes. Maki.
Shame.
To be honest, murder mysteries can be really tough to pull. You know. Yeah, they're not easy.
Maki.
Well then, let's start the execution.
Like, I think this one is decent with its murder mysteries. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. Like, if we got to know the characters, I would say that these murder mysteries aren't the worst. And they're also quick, which is nice. What's happening to her? Oh gosh.
Please show the correct face.
She like
Don't
on a
carry
game
it around.
show?
A 10-ton weight will fall.
Oh, poor Maki.
Smiling.
I like her. She has a nice design. She looks like a Persona character. I don't even remember what her job is. Like, she looks like a news girl. I don't know if that's what they're going with.
About to die.
Acer does a great job with it, yeah. Oh, she's dead. Goodbye, Maki. Farewell!
Alright, the execution of Maki is complete. For that brief moment, I honestly felt a bit at peace.
She's a photographer, that's
I was
right.
wondering what
That's
happened to me since I also pulled the wolf card. Thank goodness. Now, let's find out if your reasoning was correct. Let's give you the answer. We already decided that she was the wolf.
Yeah.
My heart's pumping. The executed person was a...
Yeah, okay. I was pretty sure that was the case. That'd be funny if she wasn't even the wolf. That'd be so funny. She just felt like murdering for no reason. That'd be so funny.
Following your deduction, the wolf killed Osamu before burning him. They used a kerosene trick in order to start the fire on its own. They also used a voice recorder to play a scream to make it seem he had been alive up until then. And before the fire started, they made sure to be with someone to create an alibi and arrived with the same shocked expression
Like,
as everybody else.
this isn't the word. Like, I do appreciate that in the world, again, I said this last stream, but in the world where all the murder mysteries are so intricate, you know, you have zip lines and slides and seesaws and all this stuff, that, like, this is more realistic, where it's like, if you want to actually kill someone in real life, you're just gonna, like, if you were put in this death game situation, you're just gonna find the first person you see, whack them, and then, like, get rid of evidence. Like, it's very simple, very quick to the point. Like, you're not gonna come up with this massive scheme with, like, all sorts of contraptions. So I do respect that this is more, like, in line with, like, Agatha Christie murders, where it's you know, there's only, like, 3 moving parts, you know? You don't need to make a whole comic about it. Which does fit the pacing, but it's just, I don't know. I don't mind it, I don't mind it.
Summary of this murder case. Wow, kinda amazing that only one person did all that on their own. Wow, this guy still is way too sharp. If we got the answer right, does that mean the door out will open now?
Yeah, will this one let us out?
As promised, I'll open the exit door now.
Mahiro Academia or Maki, Mahiro by far. This is the one time I'm going to compliment Mahiro.
No way.
This is the one time I'm going to compliment Mahiro. All right, Mahiro is like so much better because she actually has a personality, and we actually get to know her a little bit. I know Mahiro is really good. Like, I keep on being told that Mahiro is like really good in free time events, but it's like you only get 2 chapters worth of it, so it's like, you know, if you miss it, you miss it. So, and I missed it. So. I don't hate Mahiro. You know, unlike Celeste, I don't like Celeste, but Mahiro is like fine. I'm gonna check out her free times one day just to like get the character. Danganronpa is actually a really good basis for starting out because you already know your characters. The mysteries are self-contained and small, and there are multiple mysteries, so you get practice. I love Danganronpa out there kills. It really shows all the prodigy geniuses. Yeah, that's true. I think for like a longer game, like super intricate, longer trials is obviously better. Like Eastern as well, where sometimes the trials take like 2 days, right? You need like 2 investigations worth of evidence. But for a game this short, I don't mind the fact that it's like, okay, I just stabbed them, I got rid of the knife, blah blah blah, and that's it. Like I don't mind that. I think that's how it would be paced if the game like had to be like this short.
Another room? Seriously? This is getting really annoying.
We are 19 out of, okay, so there were only 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So there's only 9 videos left of this series. And I'm interested because things are like getting interesting might be too big of a word. Things are getting different, at least. Things are different. So, you know, I like that. I like that.
This room seems different from the other ones. Yeah, it is. It's
There's 6 people still alive.
Normal it is.
I wonder who's next.
Are those kid dolls? A girl and a boy? One's curled up and another writing something?
There are no subtitles for this one for some reason. Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Look at what they're writing. It says, I want to kill Yuya. Yuya again.
This Yuya thing, it's
More
like...
importantly, I want to kill.
I don't know.
The color pages in the classroom and this paper, it looks like they really hated this Yuya guy.
Like raincoat, come on, say turn down.
This room doesn't make much sense. What else is going here?
Yeah.
Moreover, there's
I played like the first like the prologue of Raincode, and firstly it's very slow. I do like the mysteries. Like this is Kodaka we're talking about, so it's like the mysteries aren't the worst. They're kind of like weird, but they're not the worst. I just don't have the motivation to continue at the moment. Like I'll continue eventually, but it's just like at the moment I'm like, I don't know. There's other games to play. I feel like it didn't add too many new things. It's like I'll check it out, you know, in a few months, but like I don't have motivation to check it out. Raging Loop is like if you combine down a persona, but the only thing that you keep is the weird things. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Cause suffering, they are useless. Who has suffering? Is this a reference to Maki's job as a journalist? I wonder. Even those sleazy tabloids are just for entertainment. I wonder if they hate people who write bad things in those tabloids. But they're useless. We're not all journalists. What is the point? But look here, there's one more written thing. What you have done ruined a life. What you?
My theory is that this is a really weird theory. My theory is that there is a court case. That's why we had the lawyer. The first character, I forgot her name. It was like Miro, I think. She was like a lawyer, right? Is that there's a court case and Yuya was innocent, but you know all the other characters are like the jury, and they said that Yuya was guilty. So right now the mastermind is getting revenge. It's like you killed an innocent man. You know, you killed Yuya, innocent man. You're gonna pay. You know, all 11 of you, you're the jury, you're bad, you're all wolves. He was a sheep, you guys are all wolves, you're gonna pay for this. That's like my theory.
Does it mean us?
And maybe the protagonist is the mastermind, I don't know.
It would seem to be the case.
I feel like we're at a point where if anyone else is the mastermind, I'm gonna be very disappointed, just because there's like, I feel like there just hasn't been a lot of foreshadowing. There just hasn't been a lot to justify any other character being the mastermind.
Our actions have ruined somebody's life? Then, does that mean that the purpose of this wolf game is to take revenge against us? But this is the first time I've ever met you guys. I don't think I've done anything to anybody. It may be that we haven't yet realized yet, but we've hurt someone somehow. I've never held any ill will towards anybody, but I guess I must have hurt someone unknowingly. Do we really have a connection to this Yuya? Maybe. Does the name Yuya mean anything to anyone? No, I don't know the name. No. Me too. I've never heard of that person.
The Raincoat prologue. Yeah, the Raincoat prologue. I love the mystery. It's so ridiculous. I love it.
I have no clue at all.
I love it.
Nobody has no idea who Yuya is after all. I want some more info. Sorry for the hold up. Let's decide who the next wolf is. Oh yeah. Hey, Mary, can I ask a few questions before we choose the next wolf?
It makes sense for the
Who is Yuya? Is he really real? Yuya does exist. And you all know of Yuya. But all of us say we don't know him.
You all have amnesia. Come on.
What are they?
Come on.
I have no mail.
Okay, that's one of my favorite things. Okay, so Wince Media. I've seen what's it called again? I forgot what it's called. Zodiac Trial. Zodiac Trial. And what I appreciate is that the characters don't have amnesia. What I appreciate about Danganronpa 2 is that immediately right off the bat, it's like you all have amnesia. You know, you all have amnesia. We're not gonna keep it a secret this time. You all don't remember your school life. Danganronpa 1, it's like it's so obvious they have amnesia. I feel like even a first timer will be like, yeah, they obviously have amnesia. But like, I don't know. The amnesia thing is like, I get it, I understand why, but like, it doesn't need to be an overarching mystery. Just like, if it's something that's like, oh wow, I don't have any memories, we all must have amnesia, you know, we don't remember what happened, you know, our memories got wiped. It's like, I don't know.
Acquaintances. Oh wait, we'll talk later. It's time to choose the next wolf.
Okay, next wolf, who's gonna be?
Well,
Who's
now,
gonna be?
pick one of the cards before your eyes.
Who's gonna be, guys? It's not the protagonist case. Yeah, it's not the protagonist case. So, yep, we're. Oh wait.
My card is a sheep.
Let's go back to that image.
It's a sheep. Thank goodness.
Oh my god. Okay. Down to wait. No. There we go. Down to 6. I am sus of Ritsu. I am sus of. My god. Mikaru? Fuck. What was her name? No, not Mikasa. Misaki. Misaki, sus of you, sus of Chie, sus of Ritsu, very sus of Rantaro. Not sus of this guy. This guy's the one guy I'm not sus of. And because of that, I bet he's the mastermind. Just because I'm the one, I'm not sus on him at all. Like, I'm not sus on him just because he just seems like a smart guy, you know? Not really mastermind, you know?
My card is a sheep.
Imagine after the wolf kills someone, they have their memories wiped, and they don't even know they're killers. That's why they keep saying I did. That would be a good twist. That would be a really good twist. I would like that. The one time it didn't happen was Maki, because she was like, you did it, protagonist. You're the one that killed. So, maybe not. And like, okay, Takeo also genuinely didn't do it. The only person that got murdered was the doctor, right? He was the wolf, but he said he didn't do it. Okay, what if, oh god, what if there's 2 wolves? What if there's 2 wolves in chapter 1? That's why the doctor said he didn't do it, because technically he didn't do it, but he's still a wolf, you know? Just because you're a wolf doesn't mean that you did the killing. So maybe there's a second wolf in chapter 1. Maybe in chapter 2, because like the chapter 2 mystery, that better get revealed. I'm pretty sure that's gonna get revealed. They're not gonna leave that hanging. Who actually killed Takuya? So there are genuine mysteries hanging out. There are loose threads. I do appreciate that. That like even though the chapters themselves feel irrelevant, what doesn't get answered does feel like an overarching. I just wish there was conflict. To be like, oh, we killed Takeo. That means the person that killed Takuya is still among us. You know, there's still murder among us. We don't know who it is. Maybe they're the wolf. Maybe they're not. You know. But there's
a few of us
nothing.
now.
You know, they just don't care.
In other words, my chances of being killed are higher now.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot one thing.
Imagine if the wolves. Yeah.
Last of sudden, you guys have a bonus chance. Bonus chance? What's that?
Okay.
This.
What's
What
that?
the heck is this?
It's like treasure chest.
Inside is the thing that would be very helpful in getting out of here. Very helpful. Seriously? But it won't be easy to get it open. Good luck. Looking at the box, I could see that it had a strange key. And then Mary vanished somewhere.
Timber. Are they all a family? How
What
funny
the
would that
heck's
be if
inside?
they were like an extended family?
Well,
That'd
that
be
sheep
kind of
doll
funny.
said it's something helpful to get us out of here. If so, it may be something related to why this game is happening. Likely some new information, I think. I think that too. Well, let's all work together to solve this box's puzzle.
Okay.
If we all work together, we should be able to get it open.
I just realized Five's shoulder's kind of cut off.
This box, I wonder what's inside. Mary said it was something helpful in getting out of here. What the heck could it be? If we get this box open, will it really help us get out? If we only get this box open, I doubt it'd let us escape this nice game. I can agree with that. Anyway, let's open the box. Well, looking at this box is key. There are 4 different kinds of faces. Are these faces pictures of family members? What the heck? What a creepy box.
Quite a creepy box, isn't
What
it?
the kid dolls we have in here? Considering that, I decided to try looking for any clues. This is a picture diary, but many of the pages are destroyed. This one has a picture of a boy giving a thumbs up.
Okay.
Boy, I wonder if it's related to the toy box's combination. I think it'd be a good idea to remember this. It's a stuffed bunny.
I love
It's holding a piece of paper. It's a drawing of a young girl smiling and giving a peace sign. I think this is another hint to opening the box. What is this? It's kind of creepy. Isn't that a Buddhist altar? Is there some sort of paper tucked away in there? What's this?
Okay.
It's a torn piece of paper. It's a picture of a man giving 2 thumbs up. It's very similar to the drawing on the
I
box.
think it has to do with like the number of fingers they're holding up, but I don't know.
There's a book standing here.
It's gonna be like
What's in
a
this book? There's a picture stuck in
yeah. It
here.
has to be the fingers they're holding
picture of
up.
a
So
woman
it's like
waving her hand.
5. Okay.
It's very similar to the drawing on the box's key.
Okay.
Looks like I have to put some numbers in here. I should try looking for them. Based on how many fingers they were holding up, yes, I know a thumb is not a finger, but you get it. It opened. What the heck? It's some sort of official document.
Again, this is like
What?
you know, I don't want to say baby's first Xeriscape, but like it's kind of like baby's first murder mystery, which is fine. But like I don't know, I feel like if you're doing a murder mystery, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. It's complicated.
This letter has sort of punishment written down. That name is written down here too? Takeo? Is this the same Takeo as our police officer Takeo?
Is he the mastermind? That'd be funny if he was the
There's mention
mastermind.
of
Oh my
work
god,
too.
that would be so funny if he was the mastermind and he got executed in a case where he wasn't even the wolf. That would be so funny if it's like, oh, Takeo was actually the mastermind, but like, you know, he's dead. So, yeah, rest in peace. That'd be funny. I would love
Criminal
that.
actions. The penalty is a 1-year suspension from work. That old man, he was suspended from work? And immoral criminal actions. Terrible. And this is dated 5 years ago too. Wasn't that document from the...
Okay, so my theory is that Yuya just got fucked in life by all these people, where it's like maybe the doctor gave him medicine that he shouldn't have had, the photographer made like Yuya really big in the media, you know, the cop like falsely arrested him, the lawyer falsely defended someone that abused him, maybe like I don't remember other people, maybe the occult they tried to I don't know what the occult girl's about. I don't know what the other characters are because I don't remember their jobs. Maybe like the actor played Yuya in a movie. It was a really bad movie. I don't know. Maybe it's like revenge for Yuya. That would be interesting. That would genuinely be interesting. I don't mind that.
Satori doll also dated 5 years ago? It was. Maybe it's just a coincidence. No, I don't think this is a coincidence. Something happened 5 years ago. A case from 5 years ago. Oh, there's something else inside here. Are these clothes? They're covered in blood. It looks like a woman's. There are tons of stab-like holes in this. What a bad feeling. This is horrifying. How is this related to us escaping? This isn't something that can help us escape at all. Maybe there's a deeper meaning. Maybe Takeo ignored these blood-soaked clothes. That could be the immoral criminal action it spoke of. Then, whoever was wearing this, Takeo was attacked for ignoring this? And based on those pictures, I would say I think the same. There's something really vague about the evidence we're finding for this wolf game. What? I still have no clue about anything at all. What if the person who wore these blood-stained clothes wanted revenge against Takeo? Maybe. It's hard to say with so little to work with. Then, why were the rest of us brought here then? If they wanted revenge against Takeo, wouldn't they just involve only him? Maybe we were gathered up to be the worst of the worst.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think we should say that. Well, the name Yuya keeps coming up. Takeo did that immoral crime of negligence to them for sure. I think that as well, but we still don't have enough to go on. If Takeo was still alive, we could have asked him. But we executed that old man. Oh, you've opened up the box. Mary, good timing. So, is this case connected to the wolf game? That's... yes. And this Yuya, is this case's culprit? That's... yes.
Okay.
Well, looks like we got things right so far. But what case was it? This is the first time any of us have ever met one another. How can we all be
DL6.
connected to one case? That's the puzzle.
DL6.
One I still don't know. That's all I can say for now. And with that, Mary vanished yet again. Avoided the most important part. But we're getting close to the truth behind this game, aren't we?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Even if we don't know for sure, this game is likely a form of revenge. That means the culprit is this Yuya. That's all I understand for now. Damn. The whole game is revenge for something that happened? But what? And it was 5 years ago. Can it be? But that's... well, fine. Anyway, I think that's all we can know about whoever owns this box. The wolf is probably thinking about how to kill one of us right now. Yeah, that's right. We're in the middle of a game. The reason for this game is related to something that happened. But what the heck could it be? If I start worrying about it, it'll never end. I need to focus on what's in front of me. There aren't that many sheep now. My chances of being chosen by the wolf are very high. And that's not considering that I now know that there can be more than one wolf too.
Oh yeah.
The wolf will probably pick a sheep
That's
that
gonna
needs
like
to attack rather than not.
change everyone's theories.
I have to be prepared in case the wolf chooses to go after me. I do have a tool I can use to defend myself, back from when I couldn't kill someone. First, I should go back and reclaim my hidden glass shard weapon.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Let's go on a little break here. I'll be back. Things are like heating up. Things are actually getting interesting now, but gonna be right back, guys. I've returned. Hello. Lifeless 5, first thing I see when I join. Oh man. Hello, Mandy. Welcome to the stream. Why y'all joining the stream whenever I... How many minutes was that? Like, on for like 10 minutes? Oh man. I took a little bathroom break, but I've returned. Her neck got snapped. Poor Fi. Oh man. By the way, Mandy, Fi was the character we all thought your profile pic was. from a not this model of Fi, but like a previous model of Fi. Alright, we're gonna... How many more left? Okay, like 8 more to go. 8 more to go, and they're all like not too long, so it should be fun.
I have to hurry before the wolf strikes and get that hidden weapon.
There we go. Now there's subtitles again.
Strange.
Oh, but they're
I thought
not.
I had hidden it here. No way.
Pause, dude. Okay, I was like clicking the button to pause. It wasn't pausing. Okay, so they're not the. So no subtitles going forward, sadly. Because like it seems that the person is actually making the subtitles, but for after the last chapter they just stopped, which is like sad because now it's like getting somewhat interesting.
My hidden weapon is
Sure.
gone? Has someone stolen it? If that's true, this is really bad. Anyway, I need a weapon. Let's try looking somewhere else. Hey! Whoa! You scared me. Sorry, I wanted to tell you something. It's about Yuya. I think I found something about him. I don't want to show the others yet, but will you come with me to the classroom to see it later? A thing about Yuya. Got it, I'll go. Thanks. Don't tell anybody. Misaki is showing quite a serious expression. She found a thing about Yuya. What can it be? Did she find something else after we opened that box? If it reveals the truth, then we could all escape.
Okay.
I'll have to put getting a weapon on hold for now. Let's head to where Misaki is. I've come to the classroom, but Misaki hasn't arrived yet. What's this paper? It looks like it might have fallen out of one of the desks. I suddenly feel someone behind me. As I turn, I see Misaki standing there, ready to kill me. I have to think fast. Is there something I can use to block her? I quickly grab the chair and use it to defend myself. Misaki fiercely stabs Scan with the weapon, but I'm out of breath from using the chair as a shield.
What?
And in that moment, I'm face to face with my missing mirror shard weapon. But then, Misaki throws the blade away and her face falls as she sinks to her knees.
Misaki's a
I'm
murderer.
sorry. I'm
She's
so
Celeste.
sorry.
No, you're not sorry. You're pulling Celeste. Stop.
Isabel, I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry.
Misaki is apologizing profusely. She is completely in distress. So, Misaki was the wolf. You were going to kill me. How could you? Sorry. What was that scream?
You're not sorry.
Like when I
Stop saying
screamed,
it.
everybody headed to the classroom. Did she try to kill you? Misaki, I thought you were everyone's friend. Looks like we know who the wolf is. Caught red-handed. Wow, you dodged and missed that killing blow. But why did you choose to kill me? That's... Oh, did somebody mess up trying to kill someone? Yeah, well, we know who the wolf is for this game. Do we really have to do a trial, though? Wow, we've seen everything. Misaki, don't worry. Well, I guess so. Then everybody, we can start a short trial for right now. You are fine with saying Misaki's the wolf then? Of course. No objections. Bye-bye, Misaki. Well, looks like this case is over. Well then, everybody has chosen Misaki as the wolf. Well, let's begin the execution. No, no, no! I don't want to die!
Wait, what?
If you don't clear the game, you'll explode.
Wait, what? Huh?
If you miss, you'll die.
Wait, what? What? Huh? Did I? What? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? What? Wait, I need to rewind that. I'm so
Well,
lost.
I guess so. Could you? Sorry. What was that scream? Looked like when I screamed, everybody headed to the classroom.
I need to rewind. I'm so
Did she
confused.
try to kill you? Misaki, I thought you were everyone's friend. Looks like we know who the wolf is. Caught red-handed. Wow, you dodged and missed that killing blow. But why did you choose to kill me? That's... Oh, did somebody mess up trying to kill someone? Yeah, well, we know who the wolf is for this game. Do we really have to do a trial, though?
Okay,
Wow, we've seen
okay,
everything.
that's what I missed.
Misaki, don't worry.
That was fast.
Well, I guess so. Then everybody, we can start a short trial for right now. You are fine with saying Misaki's the wolf then?
Okay, that's too.
Of course.
Okay.
No
I mean-
objections. Bye-bye, Misaki. Well,
That's
but it's
underwhelming.
over.
That's so underwhelming. I like.
Well, then everybody has chosen Misaki as the wolf.
Bye,
Well,
Misaki.
begin the execution. No, no.
You guys want to know something funny? Misaki's plan was better than Celeste's plan. I am. I'm so confused. Like, cause like her failing to kill doesn't mean she's the wolf, though. Like, it doesn't mean she's the wolf. But I guess they're just like, nah, fuck it. You tried, you failed. You're getting, even if you're not actually the wolf, you're getting punished for trying, which is valid. But like, it's so funny. I forgot. You don't get punished if you're wrong. If this was Danganronpa and you could be wrong, then I get it. You want more evidence to see like, oh, is she actually the wolf? Or maybe she was defending herself. But like, that's so funny. That's so funny that she tried, like, within 4 minutes, she tried, failed, and now she's getting killed. Oh my
No,
god.
no. I don't want to die.
You hate Celeste so much.
If you don't clear the game, you'll explode. If you miss, you'll die.
Oh my gosh. No, Misaki. Well, that was fast.
Complete.
That was a fast round.
Stupid girl. How can you mess up killing someone?
This last line was
Hey,
crazy.
don't say such a thing. Why do you care? Were you interested in her or something? I'm just saying you shouldn't speak ill of the dead. Come on, you two.
Oh, there goes Misaki.
Sorry. But now, shouldn't the door out open now? Yes, although this was irregular, the execution of this wolf doesn't change things. Thank goodness. Then hurry and open the door out of here. At least try to act a little bit sad that Misaki's dead. I know that. I am sad. Wow, what a lie. These guys, they don't care at all that Misaki's dead now. But me too. I'm no different than them. All I can think is that I'm glad I'm still alive. Let us reveal the next escape door. Maybe you'll get out with this one. The door opens in front of us, and yet
Is this chapter 5? Was that just the end of chapter 4? Was it like 7 minutes and we're done with chapter 4 already? That's so funny.
the room. This room has been designed to look like the inside of a train car. Enough already. I thought this time we would get out. This room looks like a train car. And moreover, what's that? Humans? No, sheep? There are a couple of sheep-shaped dolls standing over there. They are peering through the window to the next car. The scene. I've seen it before. From that case from 5 years ago. But who is this for? This room? There's something on the ground. Look at this scene. What do you think? Anything you notice? Looks like we're getting close to the true nature of this game. This scene. In other words, what's happening in this car. And what those sheep seem to be looking at. Oh, there's a button in this doll. I wonder what happens if I press it. Boop. Don't just press things so quickly. Who knows what'll happen? What? It's making a sound?
How far are we? How many
There's
videos
some
have we
secret
seen?
in one of the dolls.
Wolf Game has the fastest pacing in the whole
Damn.
world. Welcome to the stream, Cherry. But you're absolutely right. This game as a whole is just like, I don't know, like for a short game, the mysteries aren't bad. The mysteries themselves are like solid enough. But like the characters are just so they feel like placeholders. They don't feel like characters. They just feel like, okay, here's an archetype. Just they'll say a few like things that fit their archetype. The cop will say, "I'm a cop. I'm a police officer," but that's about it.
No way.
They like
Yuya's
speedrunning.
coming. Yuya is coming.
Yuya's coming.
That's why we have to pretend we didn't see anything. And then the sound was abruptly cut off. Yuya's coming. Is that what it said? If you look closer at those sheep, it looks like we can't open the door connecting to the other train car. The way they're facing, is that where Yuya is? But this door isn't the real thing. They're just facing nothingness. That's true. Maybe they're trying to recreate the conditions or something? Train. We didn't see anything. Yuya's coming. Can it be?
Yuya's coming.
Have you realized something? No. Come on, tell us. Everybody's curious. I want to know. I'm completely clueless. This is... Huh? Have you realized something too, Ritsu? It looks like the two of them have realized something. This train car scene, I know about too. I realized it back then when we found that bloody jacket.
What?
I knew it. This wolf game is centered on that case.
What?
Then that means everybody here was connected to it somehow.
What case?
My memories have slowly been telling me the truth of this game. It is time to decide the next wolf.
What case?
Wow, now already? Fine.
Okay, I like this framing device where they're slowly, like, revealing more and more evidence towards the Yuya stuff. Like, here it's, like, literally, like, they're in the car where I assume the murder happened. Like, that's interesting. It's just... Ugh, everything else feels like filler. That part is interesting, but it feels like they just forgot... Like, it's like a sandwich where the bread is good, but, like, everything else in the middle is super messy.
I'll cooperate, but I
It's kind of
want
shame
it
the
to
characters cut. They have... Yeah, there's characters have really, really good designs.
Well, for now, it's important that I keep myself alive no matter what.
Yeah, the characters are really well designed. I love them. Sheep again! Okay.
A sheep. That means that one of those remaining 4 people must be the wolf. At any rate, there's so few of us, the chances of being killed are high. Honestly, I feel like I'm already at my limit. Without saying much more, I leave and head to the hallway. This time, I'm terribly exhausted. I really wish that I had somebody on my side. I have to find somewhere to hide so I can get some rest. I decide to hide inside the closet inside the library and take a small nap. However, those sheep keeping the door closed, I've definitely seen that scene before. That's the truth behind this wolf game. Is it all connected to that case? I dwell on that thought as I drift away to sleep. Stop! Stop it! Won't anybody stop those guys? Aren't they going too far? He's crying. You thought you could make friends with the new transfer kid, huh? Oi, he's crying.
Is the protagonist like Yuya's,
look,
like,
your only friend, the transfer student, is here.
best friend or
Oi,
something?
transfer kid, is this guy your friend? Then why don't you come have fun with us too?
The other character design is crazy.
What do I do?
The character design is good.
I
The,
have things to do.
the pacing,
See ya.
character plots are actually messy.
Oh, he abandoned you. Looks like you don't even have a single friend. Ha ha ha. It's that dream again. Back from when I was in elementary school. Why do I keep seeing that dream from when I was a kid? I think I've kept it like some sort of trauma all this time. Since that day, I never talked to them again. I made new friends and played with them elsewhere. And that guy continued to get bullied all by himself. Every time I saw that he was getting bullied, I turned away.
Is it gonna be like, oh, you
I'm
didn't
scared.
defend him, you could have defended him, but you
He
never
would always
did.
stare at me
You
while it
abandoned
happened,
him.
always looking my way.
Is that what's going on?
And then half a year passed. He called me suddenly at my house. Hello? I've suffered for so long. But I could handle it. But I can't handle the fact that my only friend abandoned me.
Oh
His
no!
feelings. It'd be better if we never met again. After saying that, they hung up. The next day, he killed himself by jumping from the school roof.
Okay, he faked his
That
death,
was
didn't
from
he?
when I was in the 4th grade.
He faked his death.
That experience has continued to hurt me ever since. I ran away, was what I kept saying over and over in my heart.
That's why it was 5 years
Because I was a
ago.
coward, I abandoned my only friend. And since then, I've
Okay,
always...
so this character's in 4th grade, so now they're in 9th grade. So, if that was 5 years ago, I don't remember, okay, I don't know if this was 5 years ago. Because the doctor's autopsy report was 5 years ago. So does that mean that the character is in 9th grade? So that means the character is... That the protagonist is, how old are you in 9th grade? 15, I think? Yeah, 15.
always been running away.
Okay,
I've always
okay.
been uncomfortable and scared, so I kept running. Despite the years that have passed, nothing has changed. And that's why with this case too, I want to run.
So is the protagonist... I'm confused now. So like... Yeah, I think that might be what it's going for, where Yuya killed himself, and so he's punishing everyone who was kind of involved. Again, my biggest criticism is that you have this big backstory and lore, and yet the protagonist is supposed to be like a self-insert, player-insert kind of character, and it's like, it doesn't work that way. Like, I feel like you gotta give the character a name. The character's name is Makoto Naegi, and they have a friend, and their friend is named Yuya whatever, and now, but like, it feels like it has the design philosophy of two very different games. You know what I mean? And I feel like those elements really clash with one another. How has no one mentioned the fact that there's a
How long was I out
15-year-old among the adults? Yeah, that too. Like, there better be like, it better be a reveal where the protagonist is like an old man. Okay, maybe not an old man, but like it better be revealed that the protagonist like is like really ugly or something. Like, not showing the face or the name has to be something. Like, it can't just be the player insert. I feel like that is just like a level of messiness where it's like, oh, you're the protagonist, but also you're not the protagonist because the protagonist has like this intricate backstory. I don't know.
I slowly get up since
14,
I'm still a bit
15-ish.
grumpy.
Yeah.
But then, before my eyes,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Taro
weird.
was standing in front of me.
Hey, Rentaro's gonna
Whoa,
do something.
what is it?
I'm beginning to think that Yuya is the mastermind just because it's like, it's either Yuya is the mastermind and he's a separate person, or Yuya is one of the remaining 4 characters. I don't think it's a protagonist anymore. I think the protagonist being Yuya would be weird. Where it's like Yuya didn't actually die. It could be Rantaro, but like I don't know. It's like he's so sus that'd be so like weird if he was the mastermind, because he's already like such a sus character. Yuya's gender, I guess, has never been like explicitly confirmed. Oh great, went back down to 0. Thanks, OBS. Let's wait for OBS to come back. Come on, come back. There we go. Yuya's gender has never been like explicitly confirmed, so it's like it could be one of the girls, but like I don't know. Trying to think. I don't think it's the protagonist. That'd be weird if it was the protagonist. I don't think Yuya is a separate person. I think. Okay, Yuya could be a separate person who is just like off screen and is controlling the games, but it's more likely to me that Yuya is one of these characters. I feel like in Your Turn to Die, for the most part, and you know, I'm gonna eat my words in like a year or so, but I feel like in Your Turn to Die, it's pretty obvious that none of the contestants are the mastermind, right? Like I don't think it's like Danganronpa. You don't need a mastermind in Your Turn to Die. Here, I'm getting more Danganronpa vibes, so one of the characters has to be the mastermind, right? Your Turn to Die, it's like, okay, firstly, because in different rounds, different characters die, like, but here, it's more like, it would be really cheap if it was a character that we just don't see, right?
Sorry for scaring you.
Like, Your Turn to Die is enough, like,
Planning on killing
outside
you?
characters where it's like, it doesn't
I'm
feel
not
cheap.
enough. If I was, wouldn't I have killed you when you were sleeping? I guess so. What do you
Rantaro,
want?
you sussy wussy.
Well, last time you were the wolf, right? But where's that coming from? I saw you had a weapon on you and you went into the library. You saw all of that? Yep, but you didn't seem surprised there was another wolf, right? That's pretty lucky. That because you were so hesitant to kill that another wolf killed someone else instead. Why are you telling me this? Do you want me to work with you? If you saw everything, then why didn't you say anything during the last wolf trial? Well, I figured we're even now. We're even? What do you mean? Remember how, on the night that Takia was killed, that you said that you followed after the wolf? Yeah? And that during the wolf trial you said that they had been carrying the weapon in the wrong hand. Everything hadn't quite come all together back then. Back together? You can't mean that I was the wolf that killed Takia. By the way, the stolen shirt and it being burned was all my doing. You've killed someone? Huh? So what? Don't you feel guilty? Don't make me laugh. You were prepared to kill a sheep, weren't you? You're not a good person. You're just a lucky one, not a good one. You couldn't get the guts to kill, and was lucky that Maki did it for you. And you're trying to say that guilt held you back? That's... We're both alive thanks to what we've done for one another. Let's keep it up. And that's why I'm sure you're not the wolf this time. Just look at your face. You're a sheep. You're pissing yourself. Well, anyway, it's already morning. Let's head to the living room. Wonder if the wolf killed someone. Let's go find out. This guy...
Yes, pride-colored
what is the wolf
hair.
telling me all that? After some silence, we both headed to the living room. We're all alive. Well, there's 5 left, but only 4 people here.
Yeah.
That leaves Chie, huh? No way. Can it be she was killed and I'm the only girl left? we don't know for
Chie
sure
got
she
killed?
Yeah,
No,
she
no
could
way.
just be sick or something. True. Maybe she's hiding somewhere. Well, let's go look for her. Yeah, she might die before we get to her, so let's hurry and find her. Jeez. We all decided to search for Chie at once. That's Chie. From through the
Oh,
barred windows of
gosh.
the storeroom, I can
She's
see
dead?
someone that looks like Chie.
What? Okay.
Huh? It's locked from the inside. My banging on the door quickly brought the others.
This makes me realize that something that Danganronpa kind of gets criticized for is like the build up to the deaths. Is that sometimes they're too long, sometimes they're like, you know, too messy. But here it's like it just happens. Like people are just dead immediately, and it's like okay. It makes me appreciate the build up more, even if sometimes it takes quite a while.
She here? Yeah, inside. Oh, she is! It's freaking locked! Hey, hurry and open the door! She's not replying to us. She certainly does look strange. Maybe she's dead? We need to hurry and
Byakuya
check.
has killed many through the horrors of
Wouldn't
capitalism.
we need something that can open locked doors, though? Do we have something like that? Anyway, we have to hurry and find something. I wonder if Chie is dead. Or maybe she's in a very deep sleep. Based on how she is, she might not be dead. But she didn't respond to our yelling at all. I wonder if Chie was killed by the wolf. Anyway, whether she's alive or dead, we need to find a tool that can get this door open. It's locked. It seemed to have been locked from the other side. In other words, a locked room. I have to find something that can get this door open. There's a notebook here. It might be evidence. I better take a look through it. This is some sort of account book. Pink drugs is written here. The name of some medicine? 5,000 bottles a month. What does this record mean? And these money amounts look like illegal trading. What is something like this doing here? I think I'll leave this here for now. It's Misaki's doll. Scared to look in front of her. What does this message even mean? It's the teacher Osami's doll. Who was your kindness for? Only to protect yourself. What the heck does this message even mean?
Bro, we just started the chapter. I like the build-up.
This
They
must be
put
here
me
for
on
us
my
to open locked
toes.
doors. Let's hurry and head back to the
I didn't even
storeroom.
get to mourn. It's so fast. I know. It's so fast. They're just running from room
I
to
brought the
room.
crowbar.
Okay.
With this, I can open the door.
Like,
Damn it, I can't open it.
okay, I have a meta theory. Just because I assume we're in chapter 5, my meta theory is that Chie killed herself. Just so that, like, we're not going to be down to 3 characters by chapter 6. I feel like that would be interesting, but being down to only 3 is kind of weird.
Let me. After saying that, Rentaro took the crowbar from my hand and slid it into the door frame. It opened with a loud bang that shook the room. You're so strong. Let's hurry and check on her. Yes, let's see. Before us, in a chair, sat a motionless Chie. She's dead. The wolf killed her.
Yeah.
But wasn't this room
This
full of
is giving me,
inside?
like, very, like,
Yeah,
Sakura
in other words,
and
this was a
Trigger
locked
Happy
room.
Havoc vibes, so I think that's what happened.
Oh, there's something
Also,
on
it's a
Chie's
locker
lap.
room, so I don't know.
Ah, there is. It looks like a letter. I'm the wolf. I'm worthless. I've decided to accept death and kill myself. This is a confession? So, Chie killed herself? Oh, with this! That looks like a bottle of poison. So she must have drank this to kill herself. Oh, wow, even from the start, she was obsessed with death, right? Guess she couldn't handle the fact that she was the wolf, huh? But would she really have killed herself? And Chie, it would have been hard to get to her, right? If the wolf kills himself, then what happens to the game? Hey, Mary, Wolf, I'm sure you're watching us from somewhere, right? What do we do in this case? Even if the wolf kills himself, everybody still has to carry out a wolf trial.
Okay.
But is
But
she
who does?
killing herself the only possibility? What
I
if the
think she
wolf ended
killed
up killed
herself.
like that? But it was a locked room. Isn't a suicide the only thing possible?
I'm so tired. Okay, I've been playing Umineko for the last, like, few months, and I'm so tired of locker room mysteries. Like, I'm sorry, but even in Ace Attorney, my least favorite ones are the locker room mysteries. Those are, like, my least favorite. Not that they're bad, but it's just, like, stuff where, like, people have alibis is so much more fun to me. You know, the locker room mysteries are, like, I get that it's, like, it's so mysterious, and it adds so much, like, you know, what could have possibly happened? But, like, I don't like locker room mysteries.
But Mary saying that makes that really hard to believe now. Well, until the wolf trial begins, we've got 12 hours to see if that's the case, right? Yes! If you still think she is the wolf, then you can choose Chie as the wolf. Since she's already dead, we wouldn't be able to have an execution.
Oh
though.
god!
But if Chie really is the
Wolf,
wolf,
like, 80%
then an
chance
exit
of
door
being
will
dead
open.
if you really get caught in the killer.
I figured it'd work like that, but I'm not too quick to think she killed herself. Last
Yeah.
time I was unsure, I got the KO executed by
Yeah,
mistake.
poor Takeo.
I
Who
don't
is he
think
again?
it's as simple as it seems.
Trying to
Let's
remember
try
who
seeing
who
if we
gives
can come
me
up
more
with
to do than
something
watch this game. Mineko locker room mysteries. Like, locker room mysteries are probably my least favorite mysteries, I guess. Just because, like, they're not, like, they're not fun. I don't know. They're just not fun. There's only so
Here's
much you can
body.
do.
Hey, there's something weird about this body. Look at her nails. Whoa, they're all torn up. Whoa, that must have hurt. What the heck? Why are her nails all torn up? Also, doesn't this room smell weird? You can smell something? Yeah, I can't really smell anything. A weird smell. I can't tell either. Anyway, I should look around this room some more. This is the door to the room. Well, we had to break it down in order to get in. Now it's all damaged. It seems it was locked from the other side. On this side of the door, there's some sort of damage. It does. Looks like somebody scratched it all up, doesn't it? But why? We should look closer at the door. After saying that, Rentaro picked up the door. Is there anything else suspicious? There is more damage on the outer corner.
Okay.
Huh? There is. It looks like it was damaged with some sort of hard tool. Yeah,
You're a hard
this is
tool.
something that bare fingernails could cause. 2 damaged areas on this door. What the hell? Was this really suicide? I wonder if there's any more strange traces that were left behind. Chie's body. On her lap was the confession, and at her side, the bottle of poison. And this was what was
Okay,
written.
now I don't think it's suicide. Like, unless they're doing like a double
Based on the
subversion,
letter,
I really don't
that she
think
saw
they.
her life as pointless being the wolf.
I think it's
That's why she
suicide.
killed herself. The damaged door and her broken
Like,
nails.
maybe it's gonna be like,
What
oh,
the hell
it
happened
looks
to
like
Chie?
it's not a suicide, but
Did
actually
she
it's a
really kill
suicide.
herself?
I don't know.
I'd like to see more evidence that she did in fact kill herself. That's right, the confession. If Chia really did write this, then that proves she killed herself. Whether this is the real thing...
How do we check her
the only way to
handwriting?
prove this is her handwriting.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Huh? This is... It's Chia's lockbox. She must have had something really important in here that she didn't want anybody else to see. Now that I think about it, didn't I see Chia dash some sort of paper inside of this box?
Oh,
What?
flashback.
You didn't see what I was writing just now?
There's a flashback.
If I can get this box open, we might be able to see what Chia's handwriting looked like. But it's locked. Where could the key be? There is a picture beside the box here. A drawing of a rose? Could this be where the key is? In order to prove her handwriting, I'd better solve this clue. This is Code's bag. Huh? I can see something from inside his bag. This is A4 paper and a pen case. Speaking of that, this looks exactly like the same paper that was used for Chia's confession. It looks like there is an oil-based pen in this pen case. This too, wouldn't this pen have been able to draw the thick lines that were in Chia's confession? Can it be Code's paper and pen was used to write the confession? That's pretty suspicious. I better keep an eye on him. Oh, this rose. It's just like Chia's picture of a rose. If so, does that mean this flower is related to the key in some way? Huh? Now that I look closer, the other flower has yet to bloom. It's only just a bud still. I wonder why. I'm not sure I get why this one is still closed up in a bud. The light on this rose caused it to bloom. So the rosebud needs a light, huh? This potted plant and light are fixed to the spot, though. Moving them would be really tough. Is there a light somewhere that I can use to make this flower bloom?
Okay.
It's a flashlight. I can try using this on that flower. Anyway, let's leave this room for now.
Well, is the flower just gonna like automatically like just grow up immediately?
Let's try using that flashlight I found earlier on this flower. By using this light, this should be connected to Chia's box. Let's quickly shine the light on it.
Whoa!
Oh, it bloomed.
Wow.
And a key came out of it. So it was the kind of flower that opens when there's light on it.
Does that work in real?
Chia
That'd be
did
funny if
and
that
that's
worked
why
in
she
real
hid the
life.
key inside of it.
If like you could actually make flowers
Anyway,
bloom
let's
by
use the
putting
key
a
to
little
open
light
Chia's
for a
box
few
to see what's
seconds.
inside.
That'd be funny. What's in Chia's box?
Huh? You've got something in your hands. Could it be a key to Chia's special box? Well, that's what I'm thinking. Whoa, where was it? It was hidden inside of a flower in the greenhouse. Cool. Only Chia would be able to think of something like that. This is probably the key. And so I used the key I found to open Chia's special box.
What's in Chia's
And
box?
inside of it is... What the hell? Another box?
What?
Inside
Another
of the box
box?
is another smaller locked box.
Boxes within boxes.
You've opened Chia's
Education.
box. What's in it? Another locked box.
Education. No, bought you in my death game.
She put another box inside the box. I wonder what it could be that Chia really doesn't want anybody to see. There's something else in there as well. There is. It's another paper with a drawing.
What is this?
A nutcracker,
Evil clown
a scorpion,
man.
and fish, and long and short clock hands. And of course, these two boxes would have a key, right? Oh, what's with the box? Oh, Ritsu. I haven't been able to find any other evidence. Wow, it's great. Everybody's looking for clues. I'm
Looking
going to
for
go look in another
clues.
room. I also need to hurry and get Chia's box open. What is it? Oh, I just thought that maybe I missed some forgotten evidence or something around here. Find anything?
The
No, nothing
box,
particular.
box
Yes, it
Troshka.
really was a suicide.
It's gonna be really tiny. We need to
Ritsu
disappear in like
very
half an hour,
seriously.
catching all the
I better hurry up and figure out the solution
weird
of
for the
Chia's
spare
puzzle
hard
is.
stuff. Oh, that's Genesis's thing. I might actually watch that, even
This
though
one chart has 12 astrology symbols on it.
I might actually watch that with you, Finn. Let me do some quick googling. Not to break the pace, but I don't know, cause like I don't have spoilers for the first game. I want to react to the first game. Desperate Heart, that's what you mean, not Despair Heart. Desperate Heart. Danganronpa Desperate Heart. I'll have like no context for the second game at all, so hopefully there's no spoilers, but you know, that'd be funny. The thumbnail's weird, that looks like a Lego man. Look at that little Lego man. So cute. But yeah.
Speaking
Bro
of
said
that,
the wrong
Chia's
despair
memo,
fan gonna
there
help.
was a scorpion and some fish drawn. And it looked like those same
Maybe
symbols are on
catch
this
a
astrology
despair
chart as
fan.
well.
Okay, that's not watching.
Could it be related to Chia's memo somehow? This clock has a nutcracker doll.
Despair time.
It's the same one as the one drawn on the paper that was together with Chia's box. The nutcracker's mouth is closed.
They all begin with DE, it's
This figure
confusing.
has a drawing of this nutcracker, a scorpion, and some fish drawn on it. But there's no scorpion or fish on this clock. But this picture does have this nutcracker, which is all I see.
Little
What
nutcracker.
could it mean? Anyway, I can try moving the clock hands for now. Maybe this memo is a hint for where to move
Clock
the
hands, oh my god, it's like your turn to die. Oh my god, it's like your turn to die. Clock hands.
I moved the hands to 145. Once I moved the hands, the nutcracker's mouth opened. And inside was a small key. The scorpion was Scorpio, and the fish were Pisces. So if you were to read this wheel chart on the clock, that puts them at 145.
That's actually, okay, that's actually,
With
like,
this,
I like
I've
that
got the second
mystery.
key.
That's interesting.
Now all
I
that's
like
left to
that.
do is open that box.
I want to steal that now. Because there's so much you can do with like stuff that's like 12. You know, you got 12 zodiac signs. You got 12, I guess, yeah, the Chinese zodiac and the astrology zodiac. What else comes in 12s? I don't know. A lot of stuff comes in 12s. Months of the year. So I don't know. I feel like you can do a lot of like stuff with the clocks. It's cool. I like the number 12.
All right,
Good-
let's open up
good-
the box.
Good number.
With the second key I found, I opened up the second box. What the heck is this? Large sheets of paper?
Okay, if it's just character introductions,
right?
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch Desperate Heart at in 24 minutes.
Things about.
Just to see Genesis
Fallen
appear. If there's no
angel of me.
spoilers.
Fly away with these jet black wings. Undyed hair flies away. Nobody knows the darkness inside. I will forever be alone. Somebody find me and see the true me. I wasn't expecting this. Was that a poem?
Find me
This is
the
really
true
good.
me.
This is definitely Chia's hand.
Yeah, Find Me the True Me is like that alludes too much to like, oh, I'm the mastermind, I have amnesia, like, you know, I'm the one who orchestrated these games.
But the confession in this poem have completely different handwriting.
Oh yeah,
If that's
that's
the
good
case,
too.
Doesn't that mean somebody else wrote this confession? I knew it. Chia didn't kill herself. I guess the wolf set up this fake suicide scene by placing that poison bottle next to her side, huh? I should look more into that bottle. Maybe the wolf missed something
Out
with
there
it.
isn't spoilers for 2
Where
games.
did they
Right?
even get this poison bottle? I should look for that.
Yeah. Okay, the problem with the YouTube like comment section is that like there's like a big heart that's covering like
There
the
are various
last
bottles on the
letters
shelf.
of like
Those with the poison
most of the live chat, so I can't see like the last letters of some of your messages sometimes.
labels look very dangerous. Oh, there's a clean spot on the shelf. It looked like one of the bottles is missing. This must be where Chia got the bottle of poison from. This is... Behind the shelf, there's an air duct. I never noticed it before. Let's move this shelf to get a better look.
Oh boy, what's happening here?
There's some sort of liquid spilled here.
Okay,
It gives off a
okay.
faint medical smell.
This is
This
like
might be what Bentaro was talking about earlier with that
very
smell.
reminiscent of the
And moreover,
Sakura
there's something
thing
along
in
the edge of
Sugar
the air
Happy
duct.
Havoc. This is like
Whoa, it's sticky. Could this be some sort of tape residue?
like
If that's true, then
there's only
this is
so
new.
much you can do with a
But
locker
what is it
room
doing on the edge
mystery
of the air vent?
with like a suicide, and I get that they're trying to like make it not super one-to-one. They're trying to subvert it, right? Because Sakura, you think it's a murder, but it's actually suicide. I wonder what they're doing here, because like there's a lot of similarities, like stuff like the liquid on the floor and you know the stains on the metal or whatever. It's like that's the exact same.
I'd like to take a look inside this vent, but it's screwed down. If I want to look inside, I have to find something to unscrew these screws.
Screwdriver.
There's something like that around here.
I made like an evil fucked up version of Disventure Camp called Despair Camp. Just a glimpse in my dark green. Despair Camp.
There might be a
You know,
screwdriver
I was calling my thing
There it is.
Disventure Rampa, but
Come
like
get it.
Despair Camp sounds so much cooler than Disventure Rampa.
With a screwdriver, I should be able to open the vent. Right, it's open. I can't see too far ahead inside, but it's really narrow and I'd never be able to fit inside. Better stop trying to investigate that way. By the way, this air duct, where does it even lead? Based on how it goes, to the neighboring room? But isn't that the storeroom? Can it be the armory and the storeroom are linked with this? This is probably a hint on how the locked room was done. If I follow where the air duct led, shouldn't it be behind this shelf? But if I want to move this shelf, it's too heavy to do by myself. On the floor shelf. Maybe if someone moved these books, they could move it. I should try asking someone.
Oh, OBS went to shit again. OBS, why? Come back. OBS went to shit. Come back. Come back! Why is OBS struggling right now? OBS, don't be weird challenge. Level impossible. Impossible. OBS, stop being weird. Stop. There we go. There we go. My goodness, OBS. So weird. Okay, sorry, I had to rewind. My OBS like crashed or something. I don't know what that was, but we're back. We're back.
There's scratch marks. Does it mean it was moved?
Disappear camp.
There's tons
No.
of books on the shelf.
Despair
Someone
camp.
moved these books that you
Disappear camp.
I should try asking
I wonder why they chose the Disventure camp instead of Misadventure. Then again, for English-speaking audience, that's the one where Disventure, and it's like this. I think the reason why is just because if you Google Disventure, it's the only thing that pops up. Whereas if you type like Misadventure, it you know it's harder to Google. You know, because Disventure is a unique word. It's kind of like how Perry the Platypus. If you type platypus, it comes up. The only thing that comes up is like Perry the Platypus, pretty much, right? But if you Google like, I don't know, if you Google like Misadventure camp, then like maybe it'll be like, oh, summer camp with misadventures, right? So it's like making it more unique will make it easier to Google, I guess.
What is
Danganronpa-inspired.
it? It's rare that somebody would ask me for something. Well, I just need to borrow your strength for a bit. Sure, I'm glad you can see my worth. Then, can you come to the storeroom? I want to move a shelf with you. Got it. I'll be on my way. Thanks for being okay with this. Alright, let's go to the storeroom.
Going to the storeroom. Do 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 do. Going to the storeroom.
Is this the shelf you want moved? Yeah. Alright.
Is
One,
Rentaro
two,
even strong?
three.
Like, is he even strong?
Oh, I never would have been able to move that by myself. Rentaro is really strong. Yeah,
I guess he is. He
it's
doesn't look
okay.
strong, but I guess he is.
Thanks.
That's what I thought. Clever.
Yep, the air vent does indeed come out here. It does. Look like the shelf was covering the air vent. And based on where this air vent is, it must connect directly to the one in the armory.
Oh, it's an air vent. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know what happens? There was like a slide thingy made out of books, and then they dropped a metal ball, and the metal ball fell on top of Chie. That's what killed her. Oh my god, you guys.
Because
I
there was
solved it.
another way in. But the shelf that was in front of this vent was very heavy. You'd have to move it even to use the vent in the first place.
It's so difficult
Yeah,
to find
looks like
simple.
we still haven't solved this locked room yet. Oh? Doesn't this shelf look different? Did you move things around? No, I didn't touch anything. It just looks different to me. Don't you think so? The shelf. Now that he mentions it, it does look like it's been cleaned up a bit. I'll have to remember this. During my investigation, I picked up a lot of evidence. This storeroom's door had 2 sites of damage, and she has broken nails.
Bro does not look strong. He looks like scrawny as heck, you know.
That connects this room to the armory. And lastly, that this room shelf is different somehow. That one seems to be the only thing we haven't figured out yet, as to how this is a locked room. Did she really kill herself? Well then, let the 4th wolf trial begin. Looks like there's only 4 of you left. There were so many of you in the beginning, so much energy. How sad. Since we cooperated, the next door will let us out, right? That's only if you execute the wolf. Gia's locked storeroom made us think it was a suicide. But during my investigation, I found many unsettling things, such as the handwriting not matching the confession, and an air vent leading into the room. Gia was most likely killed by the wolf. But even though I hold this evidence, I still have no idea who it could have been. I hope that during this trial, that the wolf betrays himself. Let the trial commence. First things first, we should lay out the facts of the case. We found Chie dead in a chair, having drunk poison and committed suicide. And the scene of the crime was committed in a room that was locked from the inside. And so we had to break down the door to get in, but she was already dead. There was a confession, right? In it, she had written saying she was a wolf and that her life was meaningless for it. But was it really a suicide?
Yeah.
Could the wolf
I don't
have
think
killed
so.
her?
I think the wolf killed her, but also like, are we really gonna go down to 3 people?
How can it
That's
not
the
be
question.
suicide? Not to mention, she was pretty gloomy. No, this wasn't suicide. About that confession letter, there's something interesting. I found some of Gia's writing. Gia kept her most prized possessions locked away in a box. What is this? A poem? What a strange thing to write about. What it's about doesn't matter. It's how she writes that matters.
Among Us Ropa.
Don't you agree that it's a different handwriting?
Apparently he can lift rocks unlike women! Oh my god. He has a sleeper build. I thought they were making Among Us
Her
Ropa.
letters are a lot cleaner. It
No, I
really
would
is.
never. I would never do that. That's
They
sus.
really are different. Then this confession was made by the wolf that looked like it was Chie's?
Okay, if you're the wolf and you want to like frame GA for something, why would you not consider the handwriting? If it's like two different handwritings, then it's like, oh gee, I wonder what could happen there. Gee, it's like, come on.
In other words, doesn't that mean she didn't kill herself?
Okay, I get that it's in like Chinese, so maybe it's like harder to, unlike whereas like in English the handwritings, like if you have different handwriting, it's super obvious. Maybe in Chinese it's like less obvious because they're all like characters. Like I don't know how to explain, but like I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like if you're a wolf, that's really stupid if you didn't consider the handwriting.
Killed by the wolf? Maybe. That's why the wolf did a locked room trick to make it look like suicide. Wow, that's really neat.
I feel like if this was some other game, it would be like you have to like inspect the letters, and it's like maybe like one of the E's is very slightly like in the wrong style. Maybe like the E is in the wrong style, or maybe like the I is like dotted, but then Chie dots her I's, but the person that forged the letter didn't dot their I's. I don't know, something like subtle like that. But here it's just like, oh yeah, different handwriting.
Neat. And on that note, we also found something weird about Chie's body. If everybody could remember for a moment, weren't Chie's nails all torn up? Yeah, it looked really painful. It looked like she had scratched something really hard. Yeah, and the thing she scratched hard was...
Herself. She scratched herself really hard. That's what it is.
Yes, the door out. Definitely, look at how damaged it is. I thought that since she drank poison, maybe she would have clawed at her throat instead. But then, how did they get out of the room?
How did they
Yeah,
get
at that
out
point,
of the
how did they
room?
kill her? I'm still not 100% on that point. Well, there isn't anything obvious that would have mean she drank the poison. Look, isn't there a bottle of poison on the floor beside her? But if you're saying there isn't anything obvious, wouldn't the body's wounds be super obvious? These are good points. I think we can agree that you can't drink that poison without any marks. Oh, I wanted to add something to my statement. What? Remember back when we opened the door that I said there was a weird smell? I'm certain it was a detergent sort of smell now. Detergent smell? Speaking of that, Rentaro said the same thing when he entered the storeroom. I didn't smell anything. Me too. Huh? Could I be mistaken? Detergent? Now that I think about it, I found some evidence like that.
Detergent. Okay. Now I'm imagining how painful that would be. Yeah.
By the way, I found some weird droplets in the armory. It had a detergent smell. I knew my sense of smell was flawless.
Oh my
Detergent's on
gosh.
the floor in the armory. What's it doing in a place like that? But how would that detergent smell from the armory make it to the storeroom? But I definitely smelled it in the storeroom. I got it. I have an idea.
What?
The culprit mixed the detergent to make poisonous gas, and that's how they killed her?
Oh,
Poison
that's one
gas.
way to do it.
There
Yeah,
is
that's
a
one way
lot
to
of
do it.
various detergents in the shower room after all. They could have used those.
Poison gas.
This is just all in my head, but she had locked herself in the storeroom. They could have used poison gas, right?
Okay,
Or else she
yeah,
would have
that's
had
one way to do
leave,
it.
But she wasn't able to leave for some reason. And knowing she would die, she clawed at the door. And that's how she died.
Aw.
If we look at it like that...
That reminds me of, okay, this is a really, like, weird joke I'm gonna make. But that reminds me of when we played Trigger Happy Havoc, Shaw made a joke that, like, when in Sayaka's room, like, her walls were, like, clawed up, they were like, oh yeah, that's every, girl on their time of the month. That's how they were, like, they claw the walls. And I was like, oh my god. That's what that reminds me of. I don't know why.
I see. In other words, you're saying the detergent drops I found in the armory were left from when the wolf made the poison gas? I mean, unless it wasn't. To kill someone with poison gas. Oh, but we still haven't solved how the room with a locked room, though. I don't know either. What the hell? If we're going to go with the culprit using poison gas theory, we'll have to uncover how they did the locked room. If we can't uncover that, then we can't dismiss the possibility of it being suicide. No, we have to choose that Chie was killed by poison gas, because I have some information that proves that.
Oh boy. The perfect trick, but they missed one thing. I think this is gonna be the last video we see until we switch to Desperate Heart. Just for one video though, just to see Genesis in action, because Fen is gonna BRB, so I guess we might as well BRB with her. Yeah, after this we'll only have 3 more videos to go. Very exciting! After this, only 3 more videos, so 4 more videos to go, and then Wolf game is finally done. I'm getting kind of tired of this game. Like, I just don't care. Ugh.
Room. I found something interesting.
I can confirm.
What is it?
I do.
believe there's only one way
Jesus.
out of the room.
Oh my god, YouTube needs to fix this like thing with the heart. Like in the chat, there's just like a heart. And it's okay. Okay. The reason why the heart's in the way is because I made the tab like super tiny. That's why. That's why I can't see it.
There's another way. What? There is?
That's why. That's why I can't see like the last half of your guys' messages. The tab I made is like
And
very
there was
small.
something like that in the storeroom? Yeah.
Wolf
Actually,
game makes
it
me
was
feel like
behind the
nothing.
shelf.
Sorry for wasting your time.
This
Nah, it's
was
cool. I
behind
love
the
shitting on
armory.
this kind of stuff. Cause like with Danganronpa Redemption, I feel bad. I don't want to crap on it because like it was made in a place of love, and like it's actually completed and it's actually structured. It's just really not the best murder mysteries. There's a lot of like logical fallacies, so it's like it's fun to crap on it, but I feel bad, you know, because like this one was made by like an actually game studio, and it's also like not even an English game studio. Not to say that like, you know, it's okay to crap on international people. It's just they're not going to see this video. Is what I'm trying to say. The people that made this aren't going to see this video. So I feel less bad. But like, come on, there's some stuff that they should have like proofread or you know thought ahead of it. I don't know. Wolf game is it's something.
Joining this event, I also happen to...
Yeah, no, I'm excited to shift to Desperate Heart after this. Like, it might not be the same stream. I might take a break after this, but I do want to check out Desperate Heart, the first game, just because like it is actually completed. It's a Danganronpa that's actually completed. I think it has voice actors, and I hope that it's structured okay. So yeah, I'm excited for that because like it's I assume Desperate Heart is one of the very few completed Danganronpas, right? Like, there's not that many that exist. Like, I know that, like, okay, it's the first, like, English-based completed Danganronpa, right? Right? There might be some other, like, obscure ones on YouTube that I haven't heard of, but I don't know. I was looking at it and I was like, whoa, it's actually completed. That's rare. You don't usually see these things completed.
Find something very suspicious.
I know the another Despair Academy. Those ones are completed, but they're not translated well. So I'm not gonna call it completed because the first one's not translated properly. So
I want you to...
in my mind, it's not completed.
Is this packing tape? Yes, when Mintaro said it must have been poison gas, it made me remember this. The culprit climbed inside of the vent in order to release the poison gas.
Ooh, that's smart. I like that. I like whenever vents get you. Not because of Among Us, but just because like vents are always clever to get from one room to another. Like in Clue, where you have like the little trapdoors. I love that. I love that so much.
They locked the storeroom from the inside and thus created the locked room.
A locker room.
And then afterwards, they used the vent to leave via the armory. That makes sense. But it's such a narrow air vent for someone to fit into. That's right. Out of all of us, who can enter the air vent? Ritsu. Huh? Stop screwing around. You can't say I'm the wolf. But for this specific case, only an atypical person can fit inside such a narrow air vent. And that person can only be you, Ritsu. Me? From what all you've just said, to say that I'm the culprit because of that theory of yours is just ridiculous. Maybe it's to hide the fact that you're the wolf. Huh? Firstly, when Chie was trying to open the door, why did she painfully claw at it? Do you really think I have the strength to hold the door closed from the other side? Well, that's... As a girl, she's not that strong.
Oh my gosh! We're doing this again! Oh my god! I need to rewind that. That actually kind of jump scared me. Oh my god.
From what all you've just said, to say that I'm the culprit because of that theory of yours is just ridiculous. Maybe it's to hide the fact that you're the wolf. Huh? Firstly, when Chie was trying to open the door, why did she painfully claw at it? Do you really think I have the strength to hold the door closed from the other side? Well, that's... As a girl, she's not that strong. Yay, sexism. So why would she try to...
The person playing the game said yes, sexism. The translator actually said A. Oh my god.
There must be some sort of evidence for this. That's right. You used a key structural part of the door.
Yeah, Desperate Heart. I don't know anything of what it's about. I haven't seen a single review. I don't even know if it's good. It might be really bad. I don't know. But at least it's completed. So, I just like how Adventure Camp All Stars. I think that like looking at a finished product is like I like that more than looking at a product that's like you don't know where it's going. You don't know like the plot developments. You don't know like what's going on. Right? Because, like, a lot of people say that stuff of Adventure Camp All-Stars is poorly written, and I'm like, no, it's not poorly written. It's just, you don't know the full picture yet. You don't have the full context. Once you get the full context, then you'll be like, ah, that's why that choice was weird, because it was to set up the... Yeah, you get what I mean. I need to speed up, because we gotta go soon. So I'm gonna speed this up to 2.5. That was so blunt. It's like my fifth favorite character in media.
There's a gap in the lower corner on the outside of the door. Couldn't you have used
Who's your favorite?
to wedge into the door there to keep it from opening?
Sora?
That would
Hello,
create a
Francisca
door
von
open.
Schwan.
Even someone as weak as Ritsu
Sha
could
is
do that.
here. Hello, Sha. Danganronpa is a again.
For the sake of argument, say I did do that to keep the door closed. But wasn't the
Is
shelf
she
in
gonna
front of
die?
the
Is
almost
annoying
so
girl
heavy?
gonna die? She's not
There's
annoying.
no way I
She's
could
just
have
weird.
that all by myself. And so, since that heavy bookshelf was in front of the air vent, there's no way I could have used the vent. Yeah. That's why everything you've said doesn't make sense. Yes, theory busted. With this, you believe I'm not the wolf, right? But hold on a second there. You just said that the bookshelf was really heavy, but could you really not move that bookshelf? That's what I'm telling you. There'd be no way I could move it. But could that shelf really not be moved?
Oh my god.
Speaking of that, Rentaro, didn't you tell me that the other shelf in the dorm looked like it was cleaned? Yup. While we were in the middle of our investigation, I noticed that the other shelf had been made spotless. So you're saying the fact that the shelf was cleaned up was to make the shelf lighter? Maybe so, but to make the other shelf lighter, why would they do that?
It's Tsurugi. Ah, yeah, Tsurugi's great. I love. He's the police officer. I'm a police officer. I'm a police officer.
All the things from the other shelf to make the one in front of the air vent heavier. In other words, during the time of the crime, this shelf was completely empty. And after everything was done, in order to keep us from finding out about the existence of the air vent, they moved the books to this shelf. Oh, even Ritsu would be able to move an empty shelf. But one more thing. When we broke into the storeroom, wasn't the shelf in front of the air vent already packed with books? I would have had to leave via that air vent, but I wouldn't have been able to with that heavy shelf in front of it. Oh, yeah. See? That's why it doesn't matter if the shelf was lighter before it was made heavier. If I was to escape with the air vent, there's just no way I could have moved that shelf. Yeah. What she's saying is right. It doesn't matter that even when it was lighter, they'd have to move the shelf back in front of the air vent after leaving through it. But I think there's a way. Wasn't there a suspicious point on the bookshelf? Oh, there's a mark on the shelf's leg. It almost looks like someone wrapped something around it. I got it. These are marks from a rope or a cord. A cord? First, they tied a cord around the shelf's leg. Then they brought the cord with them to the air vent. Then, while inside the air vent, they slowly pulled the shelf in front of the air vent.
Okay.
I see. If you do it this way, then you'll be able to move the shelf in front of the air vent. So, in summary, after the crime was done and the shelf no longer light, a cord was used to pull it in front of the air vent. Later, during a break in our investigation, they returned and removed the cord from the shelf, so we think this was its original position, correct? So using this air vent as an entrance was disguised with a heavy bookshelf. This was all done to stage a suicide in a locked room. And Ritsu did all of it. No, I'm not the wolf.
Okay, because like I was sus on Ritsu for so long, and if it's like if she did it, then like fair enough. But like I don't know, it feels underwhelming. I feel like she was such a sussy wussy person, and so now that she's actually the culprit, it's like she's just sus. There's like no like I feel like what this game kind of fails to capture is the motivations behind the crimes. It just feels like, oh, we just killed someone for the sake of it. And yes, that's more realistic. If you're in a death game, you're just gonna kill whoever you can. You're not gonna be picky. You're not gonna pick, oh, this guy bullied me, die, die, die. You're just gonna pick like whoever is the most available. But like, come on.
Enough running away.
Also, are we gonna kill all the female characters? It's interesting.
This, sadly, reveals that only you could have done it in the first place. Has the wolf been decided? No,
Wouldn't it move in a
no,
weird
I'm
way
scared.
though? Yeah. I think Ritsu is innocent. I think she's a sheep. I think Rentaro
Suicide
did
was
this.
all Ritsu's doing.
I think Rentaro
In a
did
locked
this.
room. Incredible, Ritsu. Yeah, damn it! There's something else! Jeez, we already have all the evidence that you're the wolf who pulled off this locked room trip. Well then, everyone, are you fine with saying Ritsu is this child's wolf?
Yep, why not? Bye bye,
I don't
Bye,
like that.
Ritsu.
You! I'll never forgive you! Alright, let's begin Ritsu's execution!
Bye, Ritsu.
Crash to the other side without falling.
Well, all the lady characters are now dead. So that's a thing. Fair enough, but like, still. No, Ritsu, no! Ah. Like, the last 3 non-player characters all could have easily been like the rival character. You know, Ritsu could have been like an amazing like Hiyoko, kind of like, you know, little girl, kind of like very sus, very like, you think she's like this cute like Jinabushi kind of character, but no, she's actually a rival character. Ko's just like the Byakuya, right? He's just the Byakuya. And then Rentaro could be like the Nagito. He's very creepy, you know, he could be the So Hiyori as well. But like, no, like, I feel like by trying to do 3 kind of rivals, all of them end up being super undercooked. And yeah, every character is undercooked in this game. But like, I don't know, I feel like you need like, you can't just have all 3 of the rival-esque archetypes to be in the ending, right? That's just my take on it.
And that alligator ate her all up. She was cut off before saying that last thing.
Dang, she actually died at the
Now
end.
there's only 3 of
I
us.
feel like the problem with Raiko, they have
Well,
mothers,
that's
they
pretty
have-
sad that only you boys are left. We'll see if that
Yeah,
girl
that's
was really
true.
the wolf. Let's reveal the answer.
Yeah, the first prologue, the prologue to Raincoat, I really liked it, but I don't like how it's very posthumous, I guess. Posthumous? That's what I would say. It's very posthumous, and like that's not even a spoiler because like everyone dies in the prologue. Sorry, that's not even a spoiler. Everyone dies except the protagonist. It has to be one of the dead people.
It's just like you guys had
Sorry
said.
for
She
spoiling
had
the
dignity,
prologue
walked
of Raincode.
Rince used the plank of wood to keep the door from opening. Next, she crawled into the air vent and mixed the detergent to make poisonous gas to go into the storeroom. After she climbed out, she taped up the air vent covering with packing tape, sealing the room.
Like just by the nature of the case, it has to be someone who's already dead.
She inhaled the gas and died. Afterwards, Misty returned to the room wearing a gas mask through the air vent. She relocked the door, left the empty bottle of poison, and a suicide confession note to be found. After that, before returning to the armory via the air vent, she created a trick to conceal the existence of the air vent from you all. First, she thought it would be good to have a heavy bookshelf.
Okay, so it actually was her. Wow.
Firstly, she moved all the things from the shelf to the other one. Then she tied
Okay.
a cord around the shelf leg.
Hope she
emptied the air vent
tasted
and
good. Oh god.
pulling the cord, she was able to move the shelf in front of the air vent. Since she wasn't able to remove the cord then, she returned later to the air vent and removed it, just like was said. With this, the locked room was perfect, and it looked just like she had killed herself. Incredible for Sue to think of all that in such a short amount of time. Yeah, it really was a clever trick. Alright, a door out will open. Is what I want to say. You can't leave from this one. So then, the door out, open. Yeah, it really was a clever trick. Alright, a door out will open. Is what I want to say, but you can't leave from this one. So then, the door out, open.
All right. So interesting. I'm gonna jump to the Desperate Heart stream.
So this door before us is just a door.
Oh, pause.
It says last door.
The title called Rintaro is kind of sketching me out, but there's only like 2 other characters alive. Oh, that's so loud. That's so loud. OMG, OMG, OMG. Get out. How do you get out? Yuki, I don't care. Get out. Get out. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm so excited. My bestie is in this cast. OMG, OMG, OMG. We're gonna take a little pause here before we begin chapter 6, which I hope explains some things, but more often than not, you know, just based on the rest of the game, it probably won't. So, you know, chapter 6, I'm probably gonna be really frustrated at a lot of the choices made. But before that, let's have a little intermission here. Let's watch Desperate Heart because I know Genesis is here. Who's your bestie? Genesis. The countdown music needs to be changed. The stream within a stream. That's right. Yeah. So hopefully there's no spoilers because I never saw the first one. Gonna close the chat. Yeah, hopefully no spoilers. And I'll try to like be quiet because I don't know anything about this universe, so. Charlotte Berry, is that the protagonist? She looks cool. Is it not voice acted? I thought it was voice acted. What? What? What is that? Huh? Huh? Are they smelling me? I smell okay. I don't know if I had a bath or not. I don't know.
Nezumi cannot smell
Oh, Nezumi cannot smell evil on you. You must be friend of Nezumi. And all friends of Nezumi are welcome to Nezumi's castle.
You're welcome in Nezumi.
Oh wait, no. Okay, okay. The rat's being voice acted. The protagonist isn't voice acted.
Your name is
Oh no.
Nezumi,
Okay, it is voice
or
acted. Never mind.
It's not the character's name.
Nezumi means mouse in Japanese, and that was also the thing in Danganronpa 2, the castle.
Nezumi is no character, my friend. Nezumi is an icon. The mouse that's nestled
Sorry, I'm just looking at the
nice
cast.
and
That
cozy
voice
into
sounds
the
familiar.
designated mouse hole in children's hearts.
Sorry, I'm sorry about this. I just need. Okay, never mind. It's not.
Live in a house made of
Okay, it's not my friend. Never mind. Because like I have a friend who sounds like this, so I thought it was him.
Is that so?
Sorry about that. Chuck E. Cheese. Hopefully he doesn't die like. We're totally not here to see Genesis. We definitely watched the first game. Parts of it, voice.
The biggest theme park chain in, oh, let me guess, the world! Oh, I've never been to a theme park. What is that? You poor innocent child. I'm sorely missed out.
Maybe I'll voice act the first game just for fun.
We have the most exhilarating roller coasters, the scariest dark rides, and the finest cuisine. It truly is a wondrous day where both fantasy and fun come to being.
No, my voice actor friend.
Oh, I get
Oh,
it.
so you're like one of those people in costume that walk around and take photos with the kids. That's so much fun.
Nope, zip your mouth. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm here to kill you. I'm the real Nezumi, the mouse. If there's a person inside, which there isn't, they'd probably be the scariest monster ever. Just the worst. Oh, wait.
Okay, I don't trust you, Mr. Mouse.
Hey, hey, hey!
Nezumi is no mister or a miss. I'll have you know, bitch.
Oh, my mistake.
I'm Mr. Oh gosh. Mr. E. Ooh.
I'm Charlotte Berry.
Okay, that part's voice acted.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Berry.
Well, which of my most pleasure to be meeting with you right now, Miss Berry. Might I trouble you for your ultimate talent? Yeah!
Can't say for certain.
Funny thing about that is that I don't have one. Though to be honest, I'm starting to think maybe I just forgot it.
Is this Dan? I mean, is this Genesis? You would not be among us had you not been gifted with the title of Ultimate. I wonder what your unique ability could be. I, for one, can only assume it's a thing of wonder.
I hope so. Anyway, what's your name?
I go by Rentomo.
Oh, wow.
My one true
Is it?
ability is the
That's not
channel
Genesis, is it?
of spirits.
That's not Genesis.
I go by
He has a. Oh my gosh, he has a Magatama! He has a Magatama!
The ultimate spirit medium. Oh, okay, that could be cool. That could be used for like a lot of mysteries, where like you channel like a dead body. It's like, oh my god, I thought you were dead. Oh my god. That's okay. That's cool. I like that.
held within the sacred Magatama. The spirits of the
I like this.
deceased
This can be used for a lot of mysteries.
within me.
Of course, Genesis is the ultimate comic book artist. That suits him.
Worlds.
Sorry, let me close that. I can become the dead. No, I can become the dead and let him speak through me.
It's kind of complicated. That's amazing! If you can really let the deceased speak again, can you channel the person we found in the spike room? We can find out his name!
While it is true that I am capable of doing that, I wish to not burden the dead with a glimpse of life, unless for reasons that warrant it. Oh. Best to let the dead lie for now. However, if the time calls for me to step up to the task, I shall gladly lend my body for the sake of the truth. Oh.
What about me, Izumi? Ooh-wee!
I forgot the voice already.
I can understand that. We shouldn't bother the dead if we don't need to, but I'd love to see your talent in action.
Ooh, it's me, Nezumi. Hi, guys.
I think that was the voice. I don't remember.
We're in class together, no? I shall...
Whatever that said. Oh, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood.
Good heavens, today has not gone my way.
Is everything okay? Can I do something to help you?
Stop that!
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry yourself. There's nothing I can't handle by myself. Aw, shucks. Where are my manners?
I narrowly avoid getting myself skewered, and now here I am fumbling over my
Okay,
own
that's the voice.
feet.
Okay. Yeah, someone died already, but I don't know who it is. Kind of like what happened to Eden's
I'm
Garden.
Matilda. Matilda Cobbles.
Matilda Cobbles!
Oh, Mom.
That's so cute! Oh my god, Matilda Cobbles. That's so cute!
I love that. That's oh my god. Okay, if the first game is as good as this has been so far, then I'm excited. I'm excited for Desperate Heart to
I'm
react to
Charlotte
that.
Berry.
If this is as good as the first one, then I'm excited.
That's nothing to worry about. We'll forget things. Oh, sugar, did I feed her today? I don't know what day it is or where I am. Where the heck am I? I really should not have had this talent. I'm a terrible mother.
I got it.
I'm sure you're not. You say you have children. Oh, just the one. Such a troublemaker. Kids really are a handful, aren't they?
Right.
Oh, kids are so cute, though. What's their name?
Is that okay with you?
I'm terribly sorry. I don't wish to say. It's just rather private.
Right now, I do think it's improvement in writing, which is nice.
Hiya! Hiya, take that.
Stop it! Stop moving! I'll let you out later, but please stop!
Wait, are the kids in her bag? Oh my gosh. Is she keeping her kids in her bag? Oh my gosh.
What have you got in that bag?
Oh wait, no, is she a mother to dog? She might be a mother to like dogs or
Child
something.
in that bag? No, it's not what it looks like. I'm a good mother, I promise.
I'm the best mother.
Let's put little Phi here. Yeah, Phi can sit here.
Oh, goodness.
I promise, it's not what it looks like. Please, please just try to remember to feed them.
Oh! Mikado? Is that you? Mikado? I can see you're staring at me, you know.
Is that so?
Sorry, it just feels like I've seen you before.
I hope this is not like a spoiler for the first game.
Wondrous.
Ah, a woman of culture. Perhaps you're versed in the fine art of dramatic theater. Oh, okay, this is like... a Broadway enthusiast, no.
Yeah, well, I adore ballet. Anna and I used to dream of watching something on Broadway.
Love me.
Sing once again with me, a strange duet. Sing with me.
Huh?
My power
Oh, wow.
over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn to me
Oh, wow.
to glance behind, the ultimate Phantom of the Opera
That's
is
really good.
there, inside your mind.
I like that. No, that might be copyrighted, but I like that. They even have like the girl from the play. That's awesome.
That's where I've seen you. You're the Phantom of the Opera in that one show.
Guys, he's Karazar. He's Karazar. I'm not allowed to say that word on the podcast, but I can say here.
You may call me Vivian.
He's flexing. That's really good singing. I like that. That's really good.
I'm Charlotte.
Hi, sorry, my name is Charlotte. I forgot to say.
Christine!
I shall call you Christine. Anywhere you go, let me go too. That's all I ask of you, Christine.
It's Charlotte.
Oh, I play the Phantom in almost every theatrical rendition of the masterpiece. Amateur or professional, without me, it's not a true reenactment of the performance. Not car crash. Yeah, Karazar has like the Phantom of the Opera thing, right? Doesn't he? I was also in the movie, but we don't talk about the movie. No, no, no.
Wow, you must have the entire script memorized.
Well, yes, that does tend to the nature of the job. Wait, why is he that guy? Because he has like the mask.
Your parents must be so proud of you.
Of course, my parents are proud of me. They gave birth to the Phantom. Bob, the Builder? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Bob the Builder. I wasn't gonna say anything. Sorry. Anyway, some of you guys know what I accidentally spoiled there. Anyway,
I feel a sense that we've had a personal connection in the past. Strange.
yeah, no, okay, the other one.
Hey, hello! It's so nice to finally meet you!
Have you been waiting to meet me?
Beautiful.
I saw you from across the room. I love how you do your hair!
Thank you.
Really? I don't do much. Just a simple shampoo and conditioner. You're going to be gorgeous, babe. I was so excited to meet you. Goodbye.
Huh? I didn't even catch your name.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you're so right. I forgot to tell you my name. I'm such a forget-me-not. Don't even.
I'm Charlotte.
I'm Charlotte. I don't have an ultimate talent that I'm aware of.
Charlotte?
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening?
I don't follow.
Oh, she knows what's up. Something's going on there. She knows what's up.
Cute name, but what's going on? You know, the reason you got into Hope Speak Academy.
Right. I'm so out of it today.
Oh,
So
never mind.
out of it today. I cannot believe I forgot that. I'm honestly like not myself, you know.
Is Genesis the Lego guy?
At
Is he
least
gonna be the
I
Lego
can
guy?
still remember my name. Yuki Maria.
Yuki Maria!
I'm a derby skater.
She's related to Rosa Maria. Oh my gosh. I know Maria is spelled differently, but still.
No point in asking her if she remembers anything from the Spike Room.
Girly.
Girly, oh my goodness.
Oh my
Goodness.
Oh, never mind, it is voice acting.
What have you done with your hair? You're glowing. This'll be fun.
You've got to tell me where you shop. Like, for real.
Yippee!
Yeah,
It was so nice talking to you. We've got to get to lunch sometime. Text me, girly. I literally love you so.
She knows something. Okay, she knows Charlotte. Something's going on there. I never felt so disrespected in my life.
Hello.
Hello, hey there. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, Genesis, is that you? I think this is Genesis.
I'm Charlotte Berry.
Dan and Rosa Maria.
I'm Sanjiro Yasuhiro, ultimate comic book artist. I hope we can get along.
This guy looks like he likes Ashley. Oh, he's in a hospital bed. Oh god. Okay. Is this a hospital? Or like, are all the people like injured? Because like she's in a wheelchair. So
Are you
I don't know.
okay?
It's Genesis.
Seem kind of out of it, but that's understandable considering our situation.
I'm good. I'm good. Just a cold is all. I'll get over it.
I think he likes Ashley. He likes Ashley.
Oh,
So you're a comic artist. What comics have you made? What the hell was that? Have you heard of Tanaka Mecha Samurai?
that makes sense.
Why would you waste your totem on Ellie?
I don't know.
I've heard of it, but never read the manga as a kid. Those are quite old, though. This series started a few decades ago.
I got it.
You know, well, yeah, issue 1 released 30 years ago, and the Tanaka Mecha...
I'm not even doing a voice term. I can't think of anything.
Became a hero worldwide and never stopped making new issues. It's me, I'm Dan. Hey guys. I was brought on recently. I started working on issue 1
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Issue 1 530. I'm the lead artist now. Sorry, I shouldn't bore you with that, and... Sanjiro, are you okay? Please, I need...
Oh, why is there a Lego guy? Oh, that's the comic. Okay, that's the comic.
I'm coming, Sanji. Don't worry.
Okay, that's funny. I like that. Or is that a different
What's going on?
is that a different person or is that someone in his comics that came to life?
Oto the Savior has arrived. Your breathing tube thingamajig, sir.
Oda! Oh my gosh, I just realized his name is Oda. Oh no, I realized his name is Oda. No.
See? I'm a superhero too, just like Tanaka Mecha Samurai. Oh, I get it.
That's cute. I like that.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Oh, sorry, I was distracted. I got distracted. Oh, that's it! Oh, that's it! Okay. I like that, that's good. Dang, okay, that was good. I like that. That was nice. I think that, that was really nice. That was really well done. I know it's just a prologue, but I'm already invested in these characters. I want to know more. And I'm excited to check out the first Desperate Heart series. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but like it really is one of the very few completed Fanganronpa. Is it Fanganronpa or Fanganronpa? I don't know. Whatever. Fanganronpa. I know Danganronpa Redemption is also done, and that's why I wanted to review that one, react to that one because it was done. But like the first chapter made me go, maybe not. So yeah, no, I don't know. This one, if the writing is good for the first game, then I'll check out the first game. You know, I'll react to it. He was introduced in the previous episode. Oh, I see. Okay, Oda was a different character. Okay. I'm happy they're buddies, and Genesis showed up. That's funny. That was cute. Yep. Sadly, guys, we're gonna have to go back. There are only 3 videos left, so only 3 more. We only have to suffer through this 3 more. You know, what's 3? What's 175? Because it's 175 speed. So let's say 15. So 45 minutes divided by 175 is only like 25 more minutes of this. Okay, we have 25 more minutes of this. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it while it lasts. Let's see what the big twists are. Let's see what the end game for these characters are. I'm gonna put Fi here. Let's make her kind of big. Okay, you guys ready? Back to Wolf Game.
Sure. Congratulations, you finally reached it. This is the final escape door. If you open this door, you can go outside.
Oh, nice.
Hold on. Yes? There's still 3 of us. With 3 people, doesn't this mean that the wolf game isn't over? If one of us 3 is the wolf, then there'll have to be a trial with just 2 people.
Yeah,
If there's only 2 people, then they'll know for sure who the wolf is.
it's true.
Doesn't this mean that the trial can't be completed? Seems to be so. So, what do we do? Of course we thought of that too. The remaining few now will play a death match. A death match? What's that? What? How crazy. The rules are simple. The remaining 3 people just have to simply kill one another.
Kill one
And the last
another.
person standing will be able to leave as that fits the rules. No way. We have to kill each other? And we'll even give you the tool to do so. Before my eyes, they pull out 3 pistols.
Oh
Looks
gosh.
like it's 1 for each of us. Be careful. There are only 6 bullets a gun. Seriously? I take the pistol before me and hold it in my hands. To think we've come this far for only 1 person to go. To think it come to straight up murder, and I thought we were all good
Murder.
friends. There's one more thing. Now you must all pick a number card. This number is the order of who will leave this room first. Once you leave this room, the death match begins.
Oh gosh. One? Okay.
My card is number 1. That means I'll be the first person to leave this room.
Okay.
Honestly, can I outsmart those 2?
Probably not,
And
but
the one
you
I'm
can
most
try.
worried about is Rentaro. I don't know what he'll do.
Yeah, Rentaro's smart.
Just thinking about it makes it feel impossible to win. But I don't even have the time to say that. I need to consider the fact that I'm going first. It's a good stroke of luck.
Yeah, you need
All
to
right, number
survive,
1,
man.
please leave the room. I hurriedly leave the room.
Danganronpa Redemption inspired
What the hell should I
content
even do?
instant ROMPAs that contain
I'm wasting
canon
time while those 2 are going to be
characters,
coming.
clients.
First, I need somewhere to hide. Somewhere I can watch from.
Are those finished?
say that.
Wins Media?
Where's a good place to
Because
hide?
like if they are, I'll
Oh,
check
yeah.
them out. But like
What about the library?
if they're
There's
not
a
done,
closet
I
with
don't
Osama's
know.
body in from before.
Defiance.
I could hide in there. I quickly head towards the
Because
library.
for me personally, and I post this a lot on my Twitter, but like a lot of people judge this Venture Camp All Stars despite not even being like anywhere near done. They're like, oh, you know, the writing for this character is so bad, it's awful. It's like it's not done yet, guys. Calm down. Calm down. We'll get there eventually. And when we do, you'll understand why. And like I don't want to be like judgy towards like unfinished works to be like, oh, that's a really weird choice when like the motivations are revealed in like chapter 5 or chapter 6, right? So that's why I'm more likely to watch a finished product because like I want to see the whole vision, you know. Because if I'm gonna be this critical and this like nitpicky, then I gotta see the full project so I can like admit when I'm wrong, right?
Library.
Defiance is on
Hide
chapter
beside
4,
the
I think.
closet.
I need to check out.
Some time's passed. I can hear yell throughout the building. All right, number 2, please leave the room.
Leave the room, number 2.
It'll be okay. The killing begins now. I'm not good at fighting, so if I'm found, I'll shoot them with a pistol. And then I can hear footsteps coming down the hallway.
Someone's coming.
Scared to be found?
Redemption is
I
done,
decided to
and
hold
let me
my
tell you, it
breath.
gets really good as it improves. I hope it gets redeemed in tries.
Crap. They came into this room.
Hopefully.
Did they think they're hiding here too? Was it that obvious? And then... All right, number 3, please leave the room. The voice pierces throughout the building. It sounds like whoever entered before is now walking and looking around the library.
Rentaro's gonna kill.
Shit! If they come close to this closet,
Rentaro's gonna
I'll really be in a
kill.
pinch. I might accidentally scream and get myself killed. What do I do? What if, before they look inside this closet, I get to jump on them instead? But would I be able to do that? What do I do? I don't have the time to be indecisive.
Sorry, you can hear me
As I'm
fixing my
panicking,
mic.
the footsteps are getting closer
Sorry.
and closer.
The creators wrote as they went.
They
They
must be
improved a
on their
lot
guard.
along the way in both writing. They better.
Their footsteps are
That
very
first
muffled,
chapter was
very
like, oof. That left a lot to be desired.
The footsteps stop in front of me, and I can see someone from where I'm hiding. I feel like they can hear the thundering of my heart. I wrap my finger around the pistol's trigger.
Do it. Kill Rentaro. Kill Rentaro. Kill him.
Escape or wait until the door opens.
Kill him.
I decide to wait until the door is opened, and then when it's opening, I can shoot. But right at that moment,
Kill him.
oh my, if it isn't Ko. Right at that moment, I heard Rentaro speak. You, don't move. Move and I'll shoot.
Move and I'll shoot. It's a
Where those
Mexican
2 are,
standoff.
I can't see very well.
They all
inside
have
the
their guns
closet.
pointed at each other.
Wait a second. Have you figured it out? The true purpose of this wolf game? It's connected to the case that happened 5 years ago. That was connected to that killer's life, that random massacre. So therefore... But I had nothing to do with that case. Nothing? Are you sure about that? You're just as involved as the rest of us. Huh?
I'm gonna briefly talk about that. What you guys are talking about. That you should plan things, the whole story before you start. that was the intention with DC All-Stars. We wanted the first episode to really reintroduce the Season 2 characters in a sense that it's like, hey guys, we know what we're doing this time. Okay, Ali has personality this time. Hunter is like, he has flaws this time. You know, Tess is in a better place. You know, Lake is a lot more positive. Aiden and James are like cute together. My hubby is very sorry. What else? Connor and Rhea are like doing their own thing, and then who's the last one? Yule. And Yule is not nearly as cartoony as he used to be. And so when we planned out we didn't plan out the boot order, but I think the intention of having the first elimination of the season, James, was because we wanted it to be like flashy. We wanted to assure you guys we know what we're doing. We're gonna get rid of the big dog early. We're gonna like make it the most shocking first boot ever. And to be fair, I do think that first elimination is like a really, really strong start to the season. I think it is the greatest start you could have asked for. And like, you know, we could have made the first boot someone else. Okay, we could have made it like Lake or Miriam, I guess. But we like, you know, as much as it would have been better to have James last like maybe another episode or two, having him be the first boot is just too like juicy to pass up on. You know, to just reassure viewers that it's like we know what we're doing, right? We got this like massive. This is gonna be a season of shocks, you know. So yeah, don't worry, your project's flawed because in a few years you'll hate it no matter what. Because it's improved so much since then. I'm so happy that that's awesome. Hunt Dally. I remember writing the first trial when it first started, and I rewrote the first trial 2 years later, and it was so much better. Because like yeah, like if like Lake or Miriam were the first boot, like yeah, it would be shocking, but it wouldn't be like the biggest like wow, oh my god, they're taking risks this time. Holy crap! So that's why he had to be first boot. But I don't know. There's a comeback challenge. I don't know. Maybe he'll come back.
You're not making any sense. No. Ko. I want you to answer me this. Shut up! Quiet!
Oh no!
All of a sudden, a shot pierced and echoed the room. It's not clear which pistol was fired.
It's like a Mexican standoff, like they're all holding their guns at each other.
And then a short moment later, I heard the sound of someone leaving the room. Anyway, I have to look. And so, I slowly opened the closet door and exited.
I slowly opened the door. I saw Sayori's body.
No! He had blood from the chest and died.
No!
Rentaro killed him.
No!
The only two people left are me and Rentaro.
No!
If I want to stay alive, I have to get out of here. But then there's Rentaro. Just what the hell is he saying? Have you figured it out? The true purpose of this wolf game? Why would he say such a thing? Does that mean Rentaro knows why this wolf game is happening?
No!
Well, I gotta stay alive for now. I'm sure he's looking for me right now.
No!
When he finds me,
Ko's
I have
dead.
to try and have the upper hand. I carefully exit the library. There's nobody in the hallway. Where is Rentaro? I can hear footsteps on the floor above me. It seems he must be on a higher floor. I decide to climb the stairs.
Is no one surviving this?
definitely, I
I
can
don't know,
hear
maybe
footsteps.
no one will survive.
Rentaro's on this floor.
Rentaro, you
If I don't know where
bastard!
the sound is coming
You
from,
killed Ko!
it must be the green
You
hunter.
killed Ko, the token smart guy rival! Oh my gosh, I can think of all the good times I had with Ko. Yeah, no I can't, never mind. No, Ko didn't have a character, never mind.
Trying to make no sound, I enter the greenhouse room. However, nobody is inside. Strange, I thought I heard the sound come from in here. Just as I thought that, I turned to leave. What's
Ah!
up?
my
Rentaro is
God.
standing before me. Crap! I have to kill him!
Kill him!
Hurriedly, I pull out the pistol and aim it at Rentaro. And then... a gunshot. I notice that my left leg is now bleeding. Oh, I missed. Rentaro raises the pistol up to my head. In a second, I'm flying down the hallway with all my strength. Shit! I have to kill him, but I gotta run away! With my injured leg, I won't be able to get far. Fighting through the pain, I keep running down the hallway away from Rentaro. And I run into the sickbay room. Is there somewhere I can hide?
Hide with the body of Yuya! You'll find the dead body
Don't
of
find me,
Yuya!
Piggy! I decide to hide under the cardboard boxes,
Oh my gosh!
and hurriedly crawl
I've been
underneath them.
sleeping in a cardboard box.
My bleeding leg is throbbing in agony. What do I do?
Agony.
This is the only good place to hide. He'll find me. This is really not good for me.
Yeah, no, it really isn't.
But then, I heard the door to the room open. Rentaro has entered the room. Under the cardboard boxes, I hold my breath. Are you in here? Hurry and come on out.
Are you in here?
How sad. You know, I followed your blood down the hallway.
Oh gosh, Rentaro, no.
Looks like you're gonna figure out where I'm hiding. Rentaro starts to walk around, looking for me. What do? Right then, I noticed the gas canisters right before me.
Wait,
propped up against the wall.
is he gonna kill Rentaro?
Maybe I could try getting to them. Right. I wonder if they'll explode if I shoot them before he finds me.
Oh gosh.
Rentaro slowly walks nearby the gas canisters. Shit. I don't know if I can make the shot. Maybe it would be better to shoot him from where I am right now.
What do I do?
Kill him.
Slowly, Rentaro gets closer and closer to the gas canisters. 3 meters away. 2 meters. 1 meter.
I'm 3 steps away.
Now! I take out the pistol and pull the trigger.
No! Oh gosh. So
The gas
violent.
explodes, deafening our ears with a mighty roar. The flames shoot straight up to the ceiling and covers the area in huge flames. I quickly run away from underneath the cardboard boxes. As the explosion dies down, I find Rentaro lying on the floor. He might be waiting for me to leave and then attack. And so, I aim the gun right at Rentaro's head. It seems like Rentaro is unconscious. If I pull the trigger, I'll be the victor. And then
Kill
I can
him.
finally leave. But
Finally.
to kill someone, can I really do it?
Yes, you can. Oh, another video.
Knew you couldn't do it. Rentaro suddenly spoke, taking my breath away.
Took my breath
If you
away.
just pull that trigger, you can kill me. Rentaro stared directly into my eyes. Is this guy not afraid to die?
It's your turn to
Rentaro's
die.
lips slowly moved. Have you figured it out? The thing that connects all of us here?
You're all
The reason behind
you're
this
all
game?
involved with the Yuya case, right? That's what we're going with?
After saying that, Rentaro slowly got to his feet. The reason behind this game, that's... I realized it when we were in that train car room. Honestly, that scene was shockingly accurate. The case that this wolf game is connected to. It happened 5 years ago, inside that train car. That horrific massacre case.
What?
Go on. Well,
Ah, Shrek!
Yuya. That was the name of the murderer.
Wait, Yuya was the murderer.
It is, isn't it? That's something you shouldn't know. At the time of the crime, Yuya was still a minor, and his name couldn't have been released. But even if you did know Yuya was his name,
Oh!
you do.
Is the protagonist Yuya? Is that why? Because he's like a minor. Because he's like 15 and everyone else is like pretty much an adult, right? I don't know. How funny would that be? Is Rentaro the friend? I don't know.
Know a lot about this case, don't you? Because
Cause you're Yuya.
you were there.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's right.
You were
Then
Yuya.
why do you know about this? Oh, you... Can it be? Yes. The people he killed were my parents.
Oh!
I was riding in the same car as them on that day. With that, have you figured it out now? When I say that this wolf game is my revenge.
Oh
Revenge?
no!
But why against us? Wasn't the one who killed your parents Yuya? But then
They're
again,
the jury.
he
They're the
did
jury and they
kill
called him
himself
innocent.
afterwards.
They're, okay, the other characters were the jury and they said Yuya was innocent. So it's a reverse of what I thought. I thought Yuya was unfairly killed, but no, he's the murderer. And the other characters were like the jury.
Certainly, Yuya can't be killed twice. But this time, I gathered all of you here to fulfill that revenge. But all of us are from different careers and ages, though. I don't understand how everyone was connected to this case. Oh, they were connected, all right. Although I know it'll never replace killing him, make no mistake that they all had something to do with this case. Everybody. How? Yes, before this case happened with Yuya, his father had abandoned him at an early age, and he lived with his mother, who beat him.
Aw.
Once he
not
was a
nice.
third year at middle school, he was cruelly bullied. However, there was a teacher who witnessed all of it and turned a blind eye.
Oh!
This coward thought only to protect themselves. It's just what students do. My life
Osamu,
is more
right?
important. Are you talking about the teacher Osamu? Correct. At home, Yuya was beat, and at school he was bullied. There was
Aw.
nowhere for him to escape. And so, in the summer of that third middle school year, his hatred exploded. Yuya beat his mother to death.
What?
A third year beat his mom to death?
Oh my god.
Yes. And so, he was institutionalized at the psychiatric hospital for children. He was placed in a hospital that was made to house the criminally and mentally unwell. And it was there that he was under the responsibility of a cruel doctor. He refused to treat him. He scorned his patient. And so, he gave him numerous medications that did nothing but worsen his mental state. These treatments made him even worse. Yuya was just another disturbed person to him, and
Aw.
so he just broke his mind even further.
Aw.
That doctor was a psychiatrist, Satoru? Yes.
Okay.
Because Yuya was on so many strong medications, when he left, he had to turn to illegal drugs.
I've like the
This is
worst
dark web.
reactions ever. It's like, oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. This is my
But he
reaction.
bought dangerous drugs and was dependent on them. And the one who sold him those dangerous drugs was that girl, Chie. Chie was a drug dealer? Yes. And because he was taking such dangerous drugs, his actions escalated and he was found out by the police. Naturally, he was arrested for this serious crime. However, with a brilliant lawyer, what should have been an extreme sentence was dropped. Because that lawyer wanted to improve her career, she took on the case and did whatever she could to get all charges dropped. Ignoring right from wrong, her success was more important. And this was the lawyer Miho. This resulted in the Yuya, who should have been in jail for a long time, being free in no time at all. No way. But the police weren't stupid either. Yuya was a suspicious person to them, and they kept watch over his actions. However, the cop in charge of watching Yuya failed in his observation duties.
Oh my god, it's the turkey.
That cop had a bad attitude towards his
It's the
uniform,
turkey.
and
He
was
looks like a
quickly found
rooster.
out
Looks like a,
But
his
the
silhouette
cop
looks like a
failed.
chicken. It's kind of funny.
It was because of all these people who failed in their duties that Yuya was allowed to walk free. That's what I thought. And then it happened. After my parents were murdered, my life became...
What if Yuya is Ko? Like, I don't know, because like Ko is just like, he just kind of exists. What if Yuya is Ko? That'd be like interesting if Yuya was Ko and Rantaro's revenge was like he saved Yuya for last. That'd be interesting.
a living hell. For some
What do you mean
reason,
it's
I was
Ko?
tracked
Ko's
down.
nothing.
You were tracked down? Yes, I was everywhere in the news. Even though just a middle school student, I was constantly harassed and featured in seedy magazines. Was that Maki?
Ah, yeah.
Yes. What more, they pried into my life and posted it on the net for the whole world to see. They revealed information about myself that I had no idea how they even found out about it. They used shocking titles and contents degrading me, all to sell and make money on their site. And that person who used those tools to cause my suffering, just for money, was that guy I just killed. No way. But what about me?
Okay, so Ko is just a person. I guess Ko is just person. Like, does Ko even have like a... I don't even remember what his job was. Is he like a private investigator, maybe? I don't remember. He's the guy. He's just some guy.
Ritsu and Takuya. You...
Takuya acted me in a really bad rendition of my life in a movie, and it was so bad, and everyone thought it was the real story, but no, it was just a movie!
three were there that day. You
Oh,
were
never
riding
mind.
the same train car.
Oh, never mind. They were just there. Interesting. Okay, they were just there. Okay, I thought that like it would tie up to, like everything. It's like, oh, he was in a bad movie. That Ritsu girl, she was like, I don't know, my childhood best friend, and she was creepy. That girl, the occult girl, tried to keep summoning me back from the dead, and it was disrespectful. I don't know.
Those two were there too? I understand if you don't remember.
They were just there.
That was before Takuya changed his face. For his acting career, he had plastic surgery done. The
Okay.
face we know wasn't his original one. And Ritsu used to look very different from what we know her as.
Okay, fair enough.
But
But like,
even though you were all riding in the same train car,
they were just in the
I
car,
don't know why you
in the
were
train at the time.
Do you know why? Why, if it was me, I would have hurt you guys as well. That's... Is it because we abandoned that family? Go on. On that day, the train was very empty. When we saw him come into the train car wielding that knife, we knew he hurt us. And so I immediately ran to the connecting car. Doing that, I left your family behind.
Aw.
The three of us in that car had all run away. That's why we abandoned your family. We ran to the next car, abandoned your family in that car, and we locked the door. In no time at all, we heard your mother's cries. Please open the door. They're just kids. Why would you open it up? We didn't open the door
Aw.
because Yuya was standing behind her. We thought that if we opened that door, then he would get us too. We ignored your mother's words. And then Yuya began stabbing her and killing her.
Aw.
That's everything that happened that day. I see. On that day, you threw my family away. You killed them. Ugh. How can you live with yourself? Why me? By including you, I wanted to see how you would act this time.
Aw.
Didn't you, when you were little, also abandon a bullied friend? Why do you know about that? And that friend killed himself, hating you. Have you regretted it all this time?
And that friend is me, Rantaro.
You've turned your back to so much and ran. And then that case happened. Understandably, you ran then too.
Okay, never mind.
So,
I thought the friend
now,
would be Rantaro.
what will you do? Will you run away again, just like you did back in elementary school, just like at that case? If you kill me here, you can leave. Are you satisfied with that?
Satisfied?
You know nothing about me. Moreover, whether I run or not, if I kill you, I win. By pulling this trigger, I'll kill him. I have to hurry and kill him. This bullshit ends now.
This bullshit ends now. So
Am I
underwhelming.
willing to
This
sacrifice
bullshit ends
another
now.
person in order to save myself? It's just like before. I raised a pistol. I'm scared, but I want to live. For that reason, can I end a life? Ever since the day my friend killed himself, all I've ever done is run. And on that day of that case, I ran too. And so many days since. But didn't the others do the same? Didn't they only care about themselves? If I do this, would I even be a person worth saving? That's why thinking this way but living the other doesn't work. That's normal. That's expected. I want to live. So what will you do? Shoot?
Oh, okay, interesting. It's kind of like the end of Zero Time Dilemma. Are any of you still out there? Are any of you still watching? Because, like, this is... okay, my criticism, there's still one more part, but my criticism right now is that this is a good backstory. I like this. This is the skeleton of your project. This is the meat. You know, this is the hidden backstory, you know, to reveal at the very end. And I like that. That being said, I do think that the protagonist having no name, and no face really harms it. Like when you make a game like Pokemon or Legend of Zelda, where the protagonist is a silent protagonist, and they're just kind of like, you have to project yourself onto the protagonist. That's fine, but that's because it's a pinball protagonist. The things just happen around the world. You know, the trainer in Pokemon, you know, they have like parents, but that's it. That's it. They just have parents, but they go on their own adventure. You get to carve your own adventure. Here, the character has lore. Like Ace Attorney, for the most part, Phoenix is his own character. That's why the Ace Attorney trilogy works. Phoenix, for the most part, is his own character, but he can just be you. You can just put yourself on Phoenix because he's such an everyman. The third game, which is why I think the third game is really good, is that the third game is the first time that Phoenix has his own backstory, right? He's connected to Dahlia, right? He has his own like lore that is explored, and that's what's interesting. Here, they're trying to do both ways, where you can relate with the protagonist because you're the protagonist, but at the same time, the protagonist has his own lore. Phoenix, it took him 3 games to get his own lore, and that's okay. I like that. I guess he has the Edward stuff as well, but you know, regardless, you don't know about it from the start. Okay, from the start, you don't know any of that. Here, it's just like right away, you can tell the protagonist has like this intricate backstory. And that's just where it falls apart. It just feels like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too, you know? Maybe it'll be cool, a smidge of hope. Literally could have been a banger finale, but ending is like the best part of the game. It isn't even that good. Yeah, it's like I think if this was like why Zero Escape works is that these are all like mysteries that you pick up on little by little, and sometimes it's stuff that's easy to miss. Same with Somnium Files, actually. The whole game has these little nuggets of information that you one by one pick up on, but here they just info drop the stuff in between the chapters, and it's like, because the chapters themselves are so unimportant, the little info drops end up being the thing you focus on the most, because everything else is just irrelevant, right? And I think that's where it falls apart. I think that's really where it falls apart. I was wrong. I will give it credit where credit's due. I was wrong. I thought Yuya was an innocent person, and the characters were a jury that gave him a guilty verdict. Right. I thought they accidentally gave him a guilty verdict. I was wrong. Yuya is a killer. Right. I thought that it would be, oh, he was framed. No, he actually was a killer. He actually was guilty, and all these people were very like ignorant. They're ignorant, or they let Rantaro's family die. Okay, I think that's fine, but like Rantaro is just like it's not character. It's not character. Like Ko, who's the second to last person alive, he has 0 character. Like Ritsu is just kind of there. None of these characters, they just feel like objects. They just feel like plot points to progress the story. Like I know we crap on like Aiden, right? We crap on Aiden in his venture camp. We crap on Apollo Justice. We crap on Hajime. But like at least those people have like traits that separate them from just these nothing characters. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's my piece. We're gonna watch one more because there's only one left. How long is it? Everything burns. 16 minutes. Okay, so I don't regret watching this, but like, you know, this is like a lot of this stuff is storytelling 101. Right? If you want to make a murder mystery elimination game kind of story, you really need. There's a lot of things you can't just jump into it. All right? There's a lot of like tropes and traits and stuff from the past that you can use to learn, right? To write better stuff. Like I think that. Honestly, and this is going to sound like, okay, question for you guys, if any of you are still there. What do you think is the best written anime, like Japanese murder mystery game? Right. Like, out of the Ace Attorney, Danganronpa, Zero Escape, Somnium Files, Your Turn to Die, quintology of games, what is the most well written? Like, what, if you're looking for something that will satisfy your murder mystery taste, what is the most well written? And I think it's 999. Without question, but I don't know. I'm curious to see what you guys think. If any of you are even out there. I don't know. I don't know if Wits Media is still out there. I think Danganronpa 2 is one of the better ones. Danganronpa 2 sets up this like really overarching mystery
that like there are hints and fragments here and there. You can guess it early, but all the chapters feel like they contribute to the bigger narrative. You know, Virtue's Last Reward is also really good at it. But I think 999 is the best because all of those characters have something to do with the bigger mystery. Like 999 is like by far the best. So I feel like if you want to make a Danganronpa game, you gotta play 999 first. Like I know that's weird because it's not a Danganronpa game, but to really understand these character dynamics and how to flesh out your overarching story and your world, 999 is probably the best way to learn. Right? I feel like Danganronpa 1 and V3 aren't the best. Like 2 is like okay enough. Like 2 will help, but it still has a lot of fillery characters, right? And I'm not saying like you can't have fillery characters. You can have some fillery characters. Nothing wrong with that. But preferably, you make a story where a good amount of the characters are somewhat important to the story. It's hard to pick. Is there a right answer? There's really no right answer. Like any of these games can be the right answer. I just think that like if you want to make a fan game, use 99 as like study 999. That's what I'm trying to say. So, like that, there's a reason why people say that's like one of the best visual novels ever. Like 999 will have you covered, right? So yeah, it's a shame that Fi's like that's the one game Fi's not part of. But yeah, Your Turn to Die is probably my favorite. Yeah, Your Turn to Die. It's not done yet, so it's a bit harder to say. But I think Your Turn to Die is also like once it's done, once we have a finished product, we're probably gonna look at it and be like, oh my gosh, this is one of the best ways to structure your mystery story, right? But yeah, I think Your Turn to Die, once it's done, we'll be looking at it in a really, really positive light. Even if it drops the ball, I think that the first like 6, I think it's 6. Yeah, the first like 6 parts of Your Turn to Die are so good that even if the 7th and final, which I assume is the final part, is like bad, even if it's bad, it'll still be like, wow, this is a really well constructed story. I hope it's not bad though. I really hope it's not bad. That would be a shame if the finale is underwhelming. Zero Escape is probably the most unique. Danganronpa 2 will not as good as great characters. Yeah. For Ace Attorney, I don't even know for Ace Attorney. I guess like the Great Ace Attorney, the entire Great Ace Attorney is probably like the best one in terms of like making a mystery. Right. The first game's not bad. It's just very simple because it was like made in like 2001. So it's like it's good, but it's like it's 23 years old. Like we've grown a lot since then. Yeah, I would say Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is probably like if you want to study murder mysteries, that's probably one of the better ones. But
Die! Wait a second.
What if Your Turn to Die is a horrendous ending? There's like a shocking amount of death games with horrific endings. I feel like most fan games, and I don't play a lot, the ending like redeems the whole thing. Like I quit my Let's Play, because I did a Let's Play, remember, of Danganronpa Another, and I gave up after the 3rd case, because like, I don't care about these characters, it's translated so badly, I don't want to play anymore. I watched the Weeby News Let's Play of it, and the finale is actually so good. Like, I want Daniel to play it, even though he'll have to struggle through like the first 3-4 chapters just being like, meh. Well, the 4th chapter's good. The first 3 chapters being meh. That being said, the second game, Super Danganronpa Another 2, that one's ending is like, yeah, like, it's fine. It's like, it feels a little undercooked. And I don't really know any other fan games. Like this one, the finale is like, okay, things are getting recontextualized. It's not good, but at least I can kind of see the vision now. Even if it's not even if the quality wasn't good, I can kind of see the vision. Right. Your Turn to Die is well fleshed out characters, purpose, and choice to make it important. What if Your Turn to Die is a bad ending? I'll try to forget about it. Yeah, if Your Turn to Die is a bad ending, we'll just say it ended with the chapter that's out, right? The one with the banquet. We'll just say, oh yeah, they were freed after that. The game's over. I think with Your Turn to Die, it has the benefit of like you can just like you can be like, oh, it's not finished, but like let's pretend that it's finished. Let's pretend that they just escaped after that. I think that I know that's weird because there's still people alive, but 4 people is small enough that you can be like, oh yeah, they all escaped after that. They beat the mastermind. Good game. It's all over.
I pull the trigger.
Danganronpa can't really do that, sadly.
But then, I noticed that my back hurt. Huh? The pain is intense. And then, I feel a warm liquid on my
You gotta have a
hands.
good play with an ending that misses.
How did I get hurt from behind?
What can I choose Zero Time Dilemma? Because that is neither. Zero Time Dilemma is a bad story with a bad ending. Yeah, I was in the... Yeah, we were watching it. watch earlier in the stream. We were watching it, Genesis. We saw you.
This. Too bad. Why?
You're just in
Why
time for the
also-
finale, by the way, of Wolf Game. We're about to finish
You-
this.
Why are you crying? Weren't you the one trying to kill me? What a shame. Yeah. That voice, I've heard it before. How is it you? How are you still alive? It's hard to focus as I'm slowly losing consciousness. I'm going to die soon. The voice seems so far away. But he, just a little more. Yeah, but he never changes. I never change? What do you mean? I barely managed to get it out. Were we never meant to escape from the beginning?
I appreciate it, but I was not prepared.
No, you were supposed to get out from here. Yes, anyone could have been saved here. This isn't my revenge. We were testing you guys.
What?
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 Testing us?
What?
I get it. I always ran, even up to the very end.
Okay.
Always. Always. The truth of this wolf game. But then they no longer paid any attention to
Now,
me.
one of them's the mastermind.
Then,
I think.
probably. That's at least what I was thinking before everything went black.
Normal end. What? What? Normal end. Yeah, whatever. We carry on. We carry on.
How to unlock the true ending. Choose chapter 5 and pick up the family photo in the mystery living room. And
The
choose
true
not to
ending.
shoot.
You have to
This
pick a
is-
family photo and then don't shoot. Okay, interesting.
A family
That's
photo.
interesting. I like that.
It shows a mom, a dad, a girl, and a boy. Looks like they're having a picnic. The girl is laughing, but the boy is crying. What's he doing in this room?
Who's the girl?
Did something happen to this family?
That's probably his sister. But, yeah.
I can't do it after all. I can't kill you. Enough. I hate this. If this is what I have to do to save myself and stay alive, I hate that I always run away. Ever since I abandoned my friend back in elementary school, I've always been running away.
My unnamed friend.
And then on the
I
day
guess
of
the friend
that case
doesn't need
too.
a name, but like.
Ritaro, it's just like you said. Everybody here was indeed connected to that case. Since everybody always did what was in their best interest, acting selfishly. Yuya probably wouldn't have ended up that way. They could have saved your parents' lives. They could have prevented all your suffering. Even though I wasn't the only one there, I still did nothing. If we paid attention to what was around us, then things would have been different. Then this wolf game wouldn't have had to happen. Even though it was my fate to become a wolf and kill another person. Everybody here, including me, knew nothing about the other. Even now in this game, how could we come to hurt one another? Right then, there was the sound of a door opening behind me, and I slowly turned towards it. Someone was standing there.
Who is it? Oh, what? I knew it!
How are you?
I knew it!
Before me stood the executed Misaki.
I called it! I called it! Ha! Okay, to be fair, I did call. Like, I was like, oh, you're sus, you're sus, you're sus, you're sus, but I sussed her out because she's Celeste. Okay, she was the one that that was like right off the bat. I was like, she's evil. She's Celeste. Okay. To be fair, I did say like, oh, Ritsu, I don't trust you. Ko, I don't. Not Ko. I did trust him. Who didn't I trust? Rentaro, I definitely didn't trust. He was weird. Chie, I didn't trust. So, like, okay, to be fair, yeah, I didn't trust like 4 people out of the final 6. But like from the start, I was like, she's the mastermind because she's like Celeste, and I don't trust her at all. She was on my pin from the start. I'm a genius.
I too was one of the kids spared in that case. In other words, Rentaro and I are siblings.
Okay, to be fair, when he was listening, oh, you were the lawyer, you were the bad lawyer, you were the bad teacher, you were the bad cop, I forgot about her. Completely did clock her. Chie as well. Chie is also like, I don't think she's part. Ritsu, Takuya, and Protagonist were the 3 that escaped. But like, what about Chie? Chie wasn't part of it. Chie has something deeper going on, but I don't know.
He's my little brother.
Easy there, JPEG. Stay in your chair.
Huh? I'm speechless. It was Rentaro's idea that we should gather up all the people who connected to the case from 5 years ago.
God dang it! This is just.
We remember that case like it happened yesterday. That scene of the killer,
Which is Zero
Yuya,
Escape.
stabbing our mom and dad before our eyes. Our mother's face in agony, her screams.
I need to stop comparing. Okay, I need to stop comparing these games with like, oh, that's Somnium Files. Oh, that's Zero Escape. That's Zero to Nine. Because there's only so much you can do. There's only so many plot twists you can do. So obviously, no matter what you do, something will always resemble something else. But this just feels like speedrunning Danganronpa, speedrunning Zero Escape, speedrunning all these games.
She kept us safe with her dying breath. We could see the people who had abandoned us through the window of the other car, watching. I'm sorry.
I know I don't deserve forgiveness.
Who's Chie, though?
I really am sorry.
Unless
It
Chie was
wasn't
brought
just
up and I
your fault.
forgot.
There were other people who let Yuya get away with this as well.
Oh! Wait. I'm confused. Who was Chie brought up? It's like, yeah, bad teacher, bad doctor, bad cop, bad lawyer. I don't remember what she was. Like, the photographer was there as well, and Ko was there as well. I don't remember. Oh, well, I don't remember. I don't care.
And others who abandoned us on that day. And after the case, cruel people who sought to benefit from our suffering. Our hopes turned to hell filled with sadness and pain. As siblings, ever since the day of the case, time has stopped. We still see our parents being killed before our eyes. The world has only treated us.
Why is she a survivor, though? God dang it, I didn't
And
want her
our
to be a
hatred
survivor.
has not changed
In your
ever
lives, gonna be
since
so
that fateful
happy.
day. This wolf game, do you understand, is our way of venting?
Venting. Venting.
But we had to do this. For us, we had to figure out whether to choose hope or hatred.
Okay, I thought I was gonna say hope or despair.
So, to do all of this, what am I supposed to do now?
Oh.
You can escape. Huh? You have met the condition to escape. The condition to escape? You mean being the last one alive? No, that's not it. You saved someone by sacrificing yourself. Back when you could have killed me, you chose not to do it, and so gave up on your own life. For that, you have met the escape conditions. At least, that was the truth to the game we wanted you all to figure out while playing. By sacrificing yourself, you would show you were brave enough to save a stranger.
Yeah.
In other words, there would no longer be a wolf, for they did not choose to kill a sheep.
Okay.
If these conditions were met, then everybody could leave. In the end, you chose not to kill me, and that is why you can escape now.
Yeah.
In that case, from 5 years ago. If you were as brave as you were today, then my mom would have been saved.
Why are we bullying this 14-year-old?
That's why, when you
This
leave,
poor, like,
we hope that you carry
14-year-old
that
child,
bravery
15-year-old
from now on.
child.
No way.
Well,
That
everyone
is
else
not
is,
what
like,
we
an
wish.
adult. To be fair, I don't know how
So,
old
go.
Rantaro and,
That was the truth behind the wolf game.
Misaki are.
Since I met the conditions, I'm allowed to leave this place alive. Mercy and relief washed over me. Why were these tears overflowing? Why did I choose to not kill Rentaro there at the end? The more I think about it, the less sense it makes. But in that moment,
Yeah.
I'm certain that my heart made the right choice.
Yeah.
I don't want to run anymore. And so, through that door I can leave. I'm free. But
Freedom.
then why? I should have absolutely made my way out of there then. But up till now, there was still something I had to get off my chest.
What?
How are you two going to live now? Well...
We're
don't you
robots.
get it?
We're robots.
Well, from my position,
We're
what you all
robots.
said is strange. For you to speak about being brave and stepping forward? Why am I saying this? This isn't like me, but these feelings are just pouring out of me. In that case, for you too, was something you experienced. Although I could never imagine how horrible of an experience it was. But even so, going through something like that, I would have thought that would have made you stronger. You should stop with this revenge. Isn't it time to move forward from that frozen moment of time? That's... Don't you understand? Do you not understand what our hope was? Even now, you're really trying my patience. If you had just opened the door back then my mom and dad would still be alive. Stop it, Rentaro. What he's saying, the path we've chosen, we should walk away from. No, sister, this guy, he doesn't understand anything. And that's not it. Isn't it the same thing that you guys made me realize? To sacrifice yourself to save another? That's what I really believe. That's why I'm saying this. Of course, I'm not saying it's the same for you. But if you continue to hate us, then you've already killed me. But even then, even now, I want these words to reach you. You cooperate. After saying that, Rentaro picked up the pistol from the floor.
What?
You have to die after all.
What?
After saying that, Rentaro pulled the trigger. The gunshot pierced the room.
Huh?
No!
Oh,
But
okay.
in that instant, Misaki dove in front of me, getting shot.
Okay, good. At least she's dead.
Sister! Misaki
Bye.
fell to the ground.
Bye.
No, sister!
Bye,
No,
Misaki.
Rentaro, don't keep making the same mistakes.
And then a fire truck falls on
Hurry,
her.
an ambulance!
An ambulance
That
falls
is
on her.
Impossible. We are secluded in the mountains. But we have to find something to stop the blood. No, it's okay. You can't save me. No, why would you do that for someone like him? I'm sorry, Rentaro. You might not understand me very well, but I don't want you to focus on those painful memories anymore. What do you mean? If you die, sis, Sister, no, you can't die. Listen, Rentaro, I feel at peace now. I don't know why that is, but everything he said was correct. Our way, we weren't facing the truth with bravery. That's why, Rentaro, you too. What you do after all this, promise me you'll face it. After saying that, Misaki's eyes slowly shut. No! Rentaro fell to his knees, wailing in agony. Rentaro. He doesn't hear me say his name.
Bye.
It's just the two of us left in this building, and and the sound of Rintaro's cries.
Bye, Misaki.
Leave. Rintaro whispers, staring at the ground. Without saying anything, I leave through the door. Outside the building, it is quiet, and I am surrounded by a deep forest. The outside air is refreshing on my face. The stars are beautiful. They brilliantly twinkle through the forest as I walk down the path. And then... Turning back, I see that the entire building has burst into flames.
And then a fire truck falls on it.
Still, watching the flames in the dark night.
The Dark
Despite
Knight?
seeing
The Dark
fire,
Knight Rises.
The pain and misery of those two burning away.
Bye-bye. That's what they get.
So, wow, it's crazy to think I started a series back in January 2021. That was a year and 4 months ago.
Whoa!
Thank you
Really?
to everybody for taking with me so long.
This person took
This is my project.
16 months? That's good dedication.
The story was so good, and I'll admit, that ending made me cry.
Really?
And I'll see you later.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I watched because I watched it at like 1.75 speed, but like did not care about any of the characters. Ending was like fine, but like I don't know. Feels like cheating. I don't know. I feel like this whole game was as long as one Danganronpa chapter. Maybe like a short Danganronpa chapter. Like imagine the shortest Danganronpa chapter, that is probably still longer than this whole game. This whole game was like 6 hours maybe. Like even the shortest Danganronpa chapter is like 7 hours, so. Yeah, no, I mean. And just because it's short doesn't mean you can't do a lot of stuff in that time. The first Ace Attorney is really short. You can do a lot with those characters in a very short amount of time. This game just like is paced so strangely, and it's just like we don't know Rantaro, right? That bond literally happens like Misaki comes out of that door as a shocked sister twist, like literally in the last like what 10 minutes? So it's like oh man, I don't know. Did they have a bond before her? It's like, I don't know. All right. So I saw this. I saw this. That's why I knew there were spoilers. We're gonna do a very quick. I'm gonna make F tier because no one's gonna be F. No one's gonna be S tier. We're just gonna make an F tier. We're gonna make an E tier as well. Actually, why not? Let's make an E tier. Before we end the stream, and then the building just sets on fire. We're gonna wait. It's on presentation mode. We're gonna make a tier list, okay? And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna move Fi out of the way. She's in the way. Can I flip her around? Actually, can I make her look the other direction? I can do that. Oh, I can't. Okay. This is a little disorienting. She's looking the wrong way, but yeah, it's fine. So okay, we're gonna do a very quick tier list because there's not a lot to say for most of these characters. Is this the protagonist? Who's this? Wait, what? Who's this? Who are these? Huh? I'm confused. Is this the protagonist? I don't even, this is Rantaro, right? Why is he like? Why is he scared? Why is everyone HD except for him? This is raising way more questions than answers. What? I'm so confused. I think the list I gave you is the next. I think the list I gave you is of the next. There's another game? I don't know. I don't even know if it's translated. I don't know. We're gonna do a quick tier list. I don't know if there's only 3 of you here. It's fine. Okay. Okay. This girl, Misaki, right? She's the sister. I don't remember. She looks like a playing card, which is cool. She's like cute. I don't know. She's not interesting. I'll put her in D. I'm putting her in D because like the sister thing at the end. Yes, it is 10 minutes long. It is very short. It is very last minute, but at least it is something. Okay. Like this game is like a mirage. I want like a drop of character, and it gave me a drop of character. She sacrificed herself for her brother. That's cool. She was the traitor. She was like helping with the death game. That's cool. Was it foreshadowed? Not really. Was it relevant? Not really.
It's never like, oh, I don't even know who killed Takuya. I'm gonna assume it's Rentaro just because like who else could it be? I'm gonna assume like why if it was random, then how was there like a safe way for like, it was like them killing each other. So like was there a safe way for Rentaro to not be the wolf, right? Because it's random, right? It's just the cards chose what happened. Like with Danganronpa, it's based on motivation and based on like, are you willing to do it? You know, you don't have to kill if you don't want to, but then Monokuma introduces motives. Here it's just like, oh yeah, you're the murderer now, so you do whatever. I don't know. I shouldn't compare this to Danganronpa, but it's impossible not to. I really shouldn't. None of these characters are getting S or A. But JPEG, she also apologized when she kills you. That shows the kind-hearted soul. That's... Okay, just for that, like, I know you're being ironic, but just for that, I'm gonna give her a C, just because, like, that's how starved we are for characterization in this game. Like, even the smallest amount will get you into C tier. Like, the bare minimum will get you into C tier. Okay, this is the protagonist. Protagonist, like, genuinely F. Genuinely, like, F tier. Worst protagonist I've ever seen. This is not a character. I don't know who this is. This is not a character. These two are also not characters. Mary and Wolf, I think it was. Why is it not Sheep and Wolf? Was it Mary and Wolf? Or was it Mary and Despair? I don't know. Hey, Fi, come on. Fi. Uh-oh. Fi? Fi? Oh, God. I think she died. Hello? Hello? Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna scare you guys. I'm gonna refresh the page. I'm about to jump scare you guys. Are you ready? You guys ready? I'm about to jump scare you guys. Okay, maybe the website's down. Oh well. Look at me. Hey guys, what's up? This one actually has a mouth move. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Kind of does look like me if I had like really long hair. We'll use this for now because Fi seems to be dead. Let's see. What is that on the side? Wait, what's that on the side? Oh. Because that's oh, how do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of it? Oh, wait, how do I? Huh? How do I get rid of it? The stuff on the side that wasn't there before. Okay, wait. I'm gonna fix 5 really quick. But yeah, this protagonist might genuinely be the worst written protagonist. Now, to be fair, it's not even written. It's not even a written protagonist. It's like a okay. There we go. I fixed it. It's supposed to be like the player insert, which is fine. That's okay. But like, then don't give the protagonist lore. It's like we're supposed to be mad at the protagonist's actions for what they did because they ran away, but it's weakened by the fact that it's you. And then also the protagonist is kind of like sympathetic, but then it's like when he gets the wolf card, he's just like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, you're not sympathetic if you want to kill them so easily. If you're just like, if it's just in the back of your mind, oh yeah, let's kill people. And that whole chapter where you're the wolf, that's interesting. Thematically, you can do so much with that. But he just kind of gets the wolf card, it's never brought up again. It's never brought up again, he's never caught, he just gets the wolf card, he gets away with murder, Maki dies instead, and it's like, wow. I mean, like, it was a change of pace, because, like, you're never the actual culprit in these games. But, like, oh my god. It doesn't even feel like wasted potential. It just feels like, because, like, I feel like wasted potential is, like, they set something up. Here, I don't even think they set it up. I think they just wanted, like, a cool moment where you're actually the wolf, but they didn't do anything with it. Right? Maybe this wasn't even inspired by Danganronpa. Maybe, like, I would imagine that if Danganronpa didn't exist, this is kind of what death games would be. They would be like, just, oh yeah, you know, see, sometimes it'd be the murder. Sometimes it'll be the culprit. Sometimes it'll be the victim. You know, sometimes you get to not be the protagonist for once. Right? If Danganronpa didn't exist, this is what I would assume death game culture would be. He's a woman. Me taking every opportunity to complain about Raging Loop. Raging Loop protag is worse. I don't know. I've never. We were gonna play that instead of Eden's Garden, but then we realized it was kind of long, so we're like, okay, well, and also it was made of Rempi, and Rempi's gross. Yeah, I don't know. No, Rempi's fine. Actually, I don't think it was made of Rempi. We just normal visual novels with like very little gameplay components, or like I don't know if we'll ever play that. Like it's not up our alley, you know, other games to play. But yeah, genuinely, like, there's so much. I don't even want to say setup. There's just so much like so much wrong with this protagonist. Like, again, like, no name, no face. That's really all there is to it. When this is like the one time where you need a name or face. Like Makoto Naegi, he, for the most part, does not have a backstory. Like, he has a mom and a dad and a sister, and that's it. Right? So it's like, but at least he has a name and a face. So at least you can relate to him a bit. Right? You can put yourself into that. When it's a character that we don't even see, it's like named, it's like, that makes it like infinitely harder. And it's like, that only works in dating sims. The only visual novel where like that can work is in dating sims. But this is not a dating sim. So yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough rambling about this. I don't like this guy. Chie. Chie is, I don't even know. Like, I get what they're going for. They're going for like creepy goth girl kind of vibes, but I got none of that. I got none of that. Put her an E. Like, there's just none of that. She just kind of dies abruptly, and you think it's a suicide, but like, no, it was Ritsu. Maki is like, Maki's actually not bad. Like, I would say C for Maki. Crazy that Kumara has more backstory than Makoto. That's true. I'm gonna put Maki in C. Because no, I'm gonna put her above because like I feel like she is the most fleshed out character. You know, do I think she's well written? Not really, but I think she's the most well written because she's the wolf. She killed Osamu, and you see her freak out. You see her like accuse you, the protagonist. She betrays you, right? You know, you're working together for a bit. You come up with a plan, and then she throws you under the bus. It turns out that was her plan all along. She was using you to throw you under the bus. And by the way, okay, never mind. I was gonna say like, why did no one escape when Takeo was falsely accused? And the reason why no one escaped was because the killer was the mastermind. The killer was Rintaro. That's why. Because he can't just leave the game. Because he doesn't want to leave the game. He wants to see everyone suffer. But yeah, no, I think Maki, just by the sole purpose of having like, what, like about an hour of screen time, honestly, because that chapter is pretty long. Because of that, she's probably best girl. Not because she did anything great, but just because she had like 1 hour where she's like the main focus. See, it's like, that's all you need. It's the bare minimum. That's all you need. She's not a good character, but in this cast, she's the only one that's like, I would say is good. This guy is like, what even is this guy? This guy's F tier. Like, this guy's nothing. Alright? You want like a sexy Byakuya figure? That's fine. You want like a sexy guy who knows what he's doing. He's like a detective. He's like Date from Zombie Files. He's like, I don't know. Who else fits that niche? Wow, I don't know. Like L from Death Note. Like, okay, but give him something to do. Make him like a bit of an asshole. Make him like smarmy. Make him sarcastic. You know, give him something. He has nothing, and like no one fights him. Like no, there's no conflict in this other than the deaths themselves. There's no like, oh my god, you killed my best friend. How dare you? Like they just do stuff, and it's like, oh my god, he's so bad. He's so bad, and he's like one of the last guys that survives. The nameless protag works well in Lotus Revere First Nexus. I don't know what that is. I'll check that out. But yeah, oh my god, who is this? Ritsu at the start, she had so much potential. I feel she was like creepy. She was She was saying like cryptic stuff. Like, and I like that, you know, she looks like a child, but she's actually old, you know, you can play on that trope, you know, she's smaller, so, like, you don't suspect her, but she's, like, immediately just saying a lot of, like, accusatory things, but then, like, when she's actually the culprit, I don't know, it just felt like it just happened, you know, it just happened to be that way. She just fell into the trap, she can't lie to save her life. I don't know, it just felt so simple, and, like, I'm gonna put her in, like, I'm gonna put her in D, just because, like, there's stuff you can do. It's like her last chapter really drops the ball, but there is stuff you can do. Who is this? I don't even know who this is. Rintaro. This is Rintaro. This is the mastermind. Oh my gosh, Rintaro is like, he's such a bad mastermind. I like that she looks like a child. That's not what I meant. That's not, you know, that's not what I meant. She looks like a child. You can like subvert stuff with that. You know, you can be like, oh, she's actually an adult. You know, maybe it's like, oh, I don't know. The age is just like, the protagonist is like 15. And it's never brought up that like, oh, there's a bunch of like everyone else is like an adult except for him and maybe Rintaro and stuff. Is it Rintaro or Rantaro? I don't even know if it's Rintaro or Rantaro. I don't even know what to say. This guy, like, he's like a background character who's like he's like a Cloud Koopalander. He's like, hey guys, it's me, Rentaro, yo, I'm solving mysteries. And then at the end it's like, oh, but it's you. I don't know. He's like the Nagito, like, creepy figure who probably knows more than he is, and then he's actually the mastermind, so, like, it's not bad. And, like, I feel like if you aren't playing meta, and you're like, okay, it's Ritsu and Ko, who are the other last people alive, they have nothing going on, so obviously it has to be Rentaro, then fine. But, like, you have to care, that's the problem, you have to care. And, like, because I don't care, it's like, it doesn't matter to me. Right. I'm gonna put Rentaro at, like, E. I'll put E. I'll put him at D, just because the ending is, like, okay, the ending is, like, genuinely interesting, but it's, like, that feels like a brand new character. And yes, he was, like, putting on an act the whole time, fair enough, but, like, why was your act to act, like, so suspicious? Like, isn't that what you don't want to do? I don't know. It's like, hey guys, it's me, I'm Rentaro! Oh, guys, oh, yeah, I think you're the murderer. I saw what you did. It's like, why are you acting so sus, man? Is it like the greatest like double play of all time? If I act sus, they'll think I'm too sus to be the mastermind because the mastermind will act innocent. I don't know, man. He's fine. This guy, Takeyo's like, he's cool. I like him. He was like a cop. He's trying to protect people, and then he just like, he didn't even do it. He didn't even do anything. Like, they just like, they don't care about evidence. They just assume that like, oh yeah, girls can't hold rocks. So they just like kill him. And it's like, he changes his shirt, which is cool. I like that. That's actually kind of clever. Like, that was not bad. I like that he has to take a shit. That's funny. I'm gonna put him in C, because he has to take a shit. That's funny. I'm gonna put him above Misaki, actually. He's cool, but then, like, he dies for, like, in any death game I've seen. This is the most pointless death ever, and it's so funny. Because, like, it breaks the rules. And I don't mind it when things break the rules, where people just die for no reason. Like, that's genuinely kind of funny. But it feels like such a waste. Like, they're never like, oh no, we falsely killed him, we're guilty, oh my god, we're horrible people, we just killed the guy, we should have asked for more evidence. And then people start fighting, it's like, oh, it's your fault, you should have asked for more evidence, how dare you. But no, he just dies. Fucking how little they did. Is he ranking the characters? Yeah. This is Takuya. This is Nick from Adventure Camp. He's like, I want to say he's funny, but I don't even remember anything he did. Like, he was a red herring for a bit. I'm gonna put him in like high D, because at least like him, these two characters, they were like, you know, they were the red herrings for chapter 1, and then they just die in chapter 2. It's just like, okay, you outlived your usefulness, bye bye. And I don't know. I want to put him in D, just because chapter 1, at the very least, set up like chapter 1. There's a lot going on in chapter 1. I think the game peaks in chapter 1, if I'm being honest. Because, like, chapter 1 is, like, it's not the best written, but at least there's many avenues to explore. Where chapter 2 drops the ball massively. Chapter 3 is fine. Like, you get to know one character, that being Maki, but, like, and it is unique, but, like, nothing after that falls. Chapter 4 is a joke, because Chie just... No, not Chie. Misaki tries to murder, and then she gets caught, and she just immediately dies. I don't even think it's a chapter. I don't even think you can call it a chapter. I don't even think there are chapters. I think I'm just arbitrarily making them up. Chapter 5 is, Chapter 5 is like, at that point I don't care, because clearly the story doesn't care either. And then Chapter 6 is like, it's just the finale. It's just like, okay, we gotta end things. And it's okay. This guy is like, he's cool. He's cool because, like, he's a murderer. And he has a plan. And his plan's okay. Chapter 1 was genuinely, like, the longest. Chapter 1, I think, was, like, 1/3 of the whole game. It was, like, 33% of the game was Chapter 1, which is kind of funny. Like, it feels like they had this grand scope, and then at the end they're like, oh crap, we ran out of budget, we got to speedrun. He's fine. He said he didn't do it, but he did do it, so I don't know what he was trying to do there. He killed, who did he kill again? He killed I don't even remember her name. Mori? I don't even remember her name. She was an F tier, not because she did anything wrong, but because she did nothing. Like, she just existed and then died. Like, she's a lawyer who, like, that's cool, but then, like, she just dies. Like, worst first victim ever. Like, we know nothing about this character. Did Yuya show his face? No, Yuya didn't have a face. Oh, wait, is this Yuya? Is this one Yuya? This might be Yuya. Yuya's a plot point, but, like, I'm just gonna call this Yuya. I'm just gonna pretend this one's Yuya. Because Yuya was used as basically a plot point, it's like, oh, he's dead. Rentaro can't get revenge on him because he got sentenced to death. It's like, fair enough. I guess. Like, it's an okay... Like, you know what? I'm gonna put him, like, high D just to spite these characters. Just to show how little they've done, I'm gonna put him in C. I'm gonna put him in B. Just to spite these characters. He's a framing device. But at least there is narrative purpose for him. Because he's a framing device. I'm gonna put him in B because at least, like... In a well-written story, like, that's a decent framing device. There's a murderer and all these people, just let it happen. Like, okay. That's... In Ace Attorney, Rise from the Ashes, that kind of happens. There's a character called Joe Dark, and he doesn't appear, but he's like the big framing device for why all the events happen. And even though he doesn't appear because he's already dead, it is good, like, he's a good character, even though he doesn't exist. Danganronpa Defiance hasn't appeared in a year. This is Osaru, and it's like, there's so much you can do with... Okay, he's the last character rank. I'm not going to rank these two because they don't exist. There's so much you can do with him. Because he's like a nerd, and he's a teacher, you can make him like the Mishima. You can make him,
Oh, guys, help me. I would never murder. What would you do?
or he just kind of dies. I remember that chapter started, and there's no tension. He's just like, okay, go to the room. Oh, never mind. Osaru's dead. So he goes in F tier, honestly. I'm gonna put him I'm gonna put him here. I'm gonna put him above the protagonist, but under Ko. There you go. Here's my tier list of all the characters. The best character of this game was already dead. Isn't Wolf Game another? Oh my god. I don't know if it's canceled or on hiatus. Maybe the creators lost steam by the way they canceled. I don't know. Yeah. So here's my tier list. What do you guys think? I think this is a fair tier list. Nerd is you. Wolf Game another. Oh man, I'm gonna check this out. Just because I'm Wolf Game another. I'm curious. Oh my. You guys want to see? Oh my god. Look at this. Another Wolf Game. 48 videos. 48 videos. Oh my goodness. Haven't I suffered enough? Okay, no, it's short. It seems short. It's like 4 minutes long. 3 brand new characters? What is this? Huh? Huh? Okay, so well, spoilers in the thumbnails, but still. What? Huh? Now, Weeby News hasn't reacted to this one, so... I don't know, maybe... Like, I want quality control. I want to know if it's, like, decent. Like, I want a reaction YouTuber to tell me if it's decent enough. Because I don't want to react to this, because I don't trust it anymore. I don't trust Wolf Game. I don't trust this franchise. All the characters are alive again, for some reason. Wait. Yeah, all the characters are alive again. It's like a Doofenshmirtz lady over there. The Wolf Game never ends. I should not have brought it up. I'm so sorry, JPEG. Watch the first just to torture yourself. I'm gonna read the comments, just 'cause I'm curious. I did not think they would have... It's nice to see your protagonist. What?! Wolf Game Human Wolf Academy? What?! Okay, never mind. It's all right. Huh?
Guys, and welcome to my next translation project, another Wolf Game.
And there are subtitles this time as well.
Wolf Game, a series I just finished.
Guys, I know what we're gonna do today. No, I'm kidding. Watch the first few just to torture yourself. I think they changed it for trials. I don't know. Well, I can see based on the thumbnails that Ko is gonna be like one of the first deaths, which is good because he didn't do anything in the first game. So if he dies in the first and the second one, then great.
Doing the event story here. Sorry. So the devs have asked that only the main story content is shown, so we will not be doing the event story here. Sorry.
That's a shame. I think the event story is basically the free time events, right?
Right. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin.
We're not actually gonna react to this. I just want to see the first like couple minutes. Just kind of curious.
Sound as natural as possible, and this means a lot of my translations are not literal. Although I do try to keep a lot of the words that they use in Japanese in the English version.
Wait, is it Japanese or is it Chinese?
And we respect
That was Chinese.
here on this channel. So this game is a new original
I thought it was Chinese. Wait, what? I guess it's Japanese.
on Wolf Game called Another Wolf Game.
If this is Japanese, then that's embarrassing. If this is Japanese, because like in a world where like Danganronpa, you're trying to die, like you have all these other death game things in Japanese, and you choose to play Wolf game, something's wrong with you. Okay, something's wrong with you if you're in Japan and you choose to play this all over everything else.
Wolfgang.
I thought it was Chinese, which that's why I wasn't like too annoyed, because I'm like, okay, you know, they probably don't have a lot of, you know, Chinese original media that are like Danganronpa, but like if this is Japanese, that's just embarrassing.
Version of this game. In this game, new characters have been added. New cases too. In fact, it is quite different from the original game. Even
It
for those
fixes
who have
all
played
the problems.
a different experience.
Wolf game, but this time they're literally
Although
wolves.
we recommend playing through the original
If you want to see
first,
it, was Weeby News mad? 'Cause I didn't watch Weeby News' video. Was she like mad? If she's mad, I want to watch that. That's funny. If she's just like ranting the whole time, that'd be so funny. Oh my god. The pay to win characterization. Oh my.
you can always download the original game on the main screen. And now, please enjoy another Wolf game.
Another wolf game. God damn it. I need to wait. I need to fix the. We'll do that to the sub. Oh, not that. Do this so the subtitles are better.
It's so hot. Everything hurts. Right. Soon, I'll be dead. But the least I can do was this.
Wait.
A hospital psychiatric ward.
Okay.
Watching over this guy is seriously so annoying. Having to do this all night, I don't get paid enough for this. Why do I gotta do this? Nothing ever happens. I'm sure it's fine to not watch them constantly. Just gonna take a little smoke break. Hey.
Oh god.
What? You... big company?
Is that the lawyer? That's the lawyer girl.
A stray cat. Here, kitty kitty.
Who's this? I'm just gonna skim through. I was gonna watch it, but I got
Is he
bored.
in a place of light?
Who's, okay, that's the new guy. Okay, that's not Yuya. Okay, this is not. He represents Yuya. Okay, pretend this is Yuya. But this is a new person.
Where the heck is that? Anyway, I'll try looking.
Okay. Yeah. No. Oh, spoilers. Who dies? Anyway. He's like, oh, she's fast speedrunning the Killing Game. Furries are here. Oh, it's a prequel, I think. This is a prequel. This is a prequel. But why is Ko dead? There's a running gag about the plot. Okay, I think we're gonna end the stream here, sadly. I don't know what this is. If this is like another like death game, then I'll give it a try. I'm probably not gonna like it, and it's also a lot longer. It's like twice as long. It's 48 videos, so I don't know. I already made the tier list. I already did the tier list. You know, I think next stream. Well, next stream I'm gonna talk with Genesis about the Ace Attorney cases. We're gonna rank as many. It's a remake. Ooh, the death order is different though, because I saw who dies first, so I think the death order will be different. But you know, yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna rank Ace Attorney cases with Genesis. We're gonna try to do as many as we can. We're probably not gonna do all 50 cases. We're gonna try to do as many as we can. I don't know how much we'll do. Well, 3 hours is a lot of time, so maybe we can do all 50. But yeah. Maybe we'll do Death Game another eventually, or sorry, Wolf Game another eventually. But I'm more interested in Danganronpa Desperate Heart. I think that one, to me, seems like way more interesting. It's completed. The other stuff that you guys suggested, I want to check that out. It's not finished yet, so I don't know, because like, I'm things that aren't finished don't appeal to me. You know, I'd rather do things that are like completed, even if they're bad, like Wolf Game. These streams are really fun. Yeah, so we'll be back in 16-ish hours. We'll be back at 10 a.m. PST. That is like I think 1 p.m. PST. 1 p.m. EST. And yeah, no, Desperate. Yeah, anything over. Well, oh my gosh, Wolf Game was like, oh my god. I want to know who made, like in a world. Again, I said this already, but in a world where Danganronpa exists, where you're living in Japan, you have access to all these great visual novels, all these great murder mystery stories, all these great like mobile games, and you pick Wolf Game. It's like, come on, you you gotta compete with the crowd. You know, you can't just make mediocrity. Ah.
Anyway,
Okay, fine. All right, they're the best characters. They're the best characters because they're just copying Monokuma. There you go. Like, because at least there's like a vision there. Because they're just copying Monokuma.
oh man.
Okay, that's enough, guys. I'm gonna go now. But yep. And I promise you, eventually, I'm gonna find a way to make the mouth move, and I'm gonna make the eyes blink and the mouth move.